Greetings, and well met. I am Tome Keeper Devin, lead RPG designer of Lynnvander Studios and game master of the Deadliest Dungeon. But tonight's stream is a very special one. Some of you may have noticed that both the channel and I have been quieter than usual lately. And that is because I am deeply saddened to share that my father passed away very suddenly on April 19th. Dad's life was a reflection of love, laughter, and an unwavering commitment to lifting others up. Even after long, stressful days, he never hesitated to offer his help, and his good humor and generosity touched everyone around him. He was also my biggest fan, and the most steadfast supporter of Six Sides, of Lynnvander, and of everything that I do and have done. He is the reason that I got into tech. He is the reason that I fell in love with D&D, and he is the reason that I pour my heart into every story that I tell. If you've enjoyed my work on Six Sides or in Imaria, it is because of the spark that he lit inside me. So tonight, in his honor, I will be running a very personal one-shot, an adventure he wrote and ran for me when I was a kid. So I invite you to join us as we celebrate his memory, share in the joy that he gave so freely, and carry forward the legacy of imagination, kindness, and passion that he lived every day.
I'm a little out of focus, but out of focus it is. Sorry, Adrian. I'm going to touch on our sponsors at the moment. First thing, we'd like to thank Dispel Dice for providing us these dice, these iconic dice that we use for our games. If it wasn't for Dispel, we would not have these delicious dice that continuously roll me 20s when it's necessary.
Do not eat. Do not eat.
Do not eat. You hold this.
I got it.
Okay, here you go.
Sorry, my audio was on like a 15-second delay.
Oh, I see. Now it's not recording. And I'd like to also sponsor Now Recording Video
That's right.
Upside Down. Our most recent sponsor from Sam Wise. This is what happens when Gambit
When you
touches
let Gambit touch the things.
That's me.
You're good.
I'm back.
Well, you should be.
It's now recording video.
Okay, give me a second.
All right. With that audio in the wing to listen carefully, I'm sure there's some humor happening somewhere. Dispel Dice,
I didn't do anything.
he pushed like 3 buttons.
I didn't push anything.
You were trying to get the screen alive. I saw you
I was
push.
trying to get the screen off. I didn't push. Yeah, where your thumb is.
Hey!
See? I fixed it.
Magic.
You're welcome.
Gambit is no longer allowed to touch the tech. From the top.
Dispel Dice. Thank you, Dispel Dice, for providing us these artisan high-quality dice. These dice have rolled 20s for me in the most desperate of needs, but they are well-rounded. They've given me also 1s as well. Thank you, Dispel Dice. Would also like to thank Foam Brain Games, who provided us with these amazing textured dice trays. We have a whole bunch of these. We use them mainly for Legacy of Worlds, but we just want to say thank you to Foam Brain Games for their support of our channel and the shows that we play within. We are going to thank Hero Forge, who put together these incredible minis for us and allow us to print these minis, albeit painted or STL files that you can download. HeroForge.com, you can go and you can sculpt your own minis. I recommend you do for your own custom experience and print them, paint them, put them in a stew, whatever you'd wish. Do not eat.
Yeah, don't put them in the stew.
Definitely don't put them in the stew. Would like to thank Infinite Stories, who have yet to make a real appearance on the channel, but we are giving them the sponsorship because they've been a real supporter of the projects we do. They've given us these inspiration tokens, but they're not acrylic providers. These are just promotional pieces they put together. Infinite Stories will be an online digital platform that we will be incorporating into our shows going forward, both on stage and in the studio, including music selection and art and things that are from non-AI generated sources. It's an incredible program. We look forward to sharing that with you as they start to roll out their platform. But it is tech, and tech takes a long time to build. But for that, we keep supporting them. We'd also like to thank, I'm going to put my little guy back here. I don't want to wreck this dungeon. I don't have a piece to show you.
There you go.
What? Oh, we'd like to thank Dwarven Forge, and there's the logo. Makers of the world's finest gaming terrain, and that is not a boast. That is the truth. Dwarven Forge has provided us with terrain and has taken care of our channel. We have a lot more terrain coming for more dynamic sets in the future, including some live stage performance sets that they're building for us. Thank you everyone there at Dwarven Forge for all your support for high quality, the finest of gaming terrain. Please go to dwarvenforge.com. And finally, Lynnvander Studios, that company. No, I can say that because they're my home just, but that's where Devin is the lead writer for, and that's where the world of Imaria is currently sitting with all of the work that our team has done on that, including Adam. We'd like to thank Lynnvander Studios for allowing us to continue to participate in the Dwarven Forge world. We have many other sponsors on other shows, but for the Deadliest Dungeon / Chumps Change, these are our sponsors, and we thank you very much. Without you, we would have a lot more barren of a studio and a lot less exciting toys to play with. So thank you.
All right. As we dive into tonight's game, I invite you all to cast your minds back to the early days of D&D, when the goal was simple: delve deep, survive traps, slay monsters, and drag as much treasure as you can back to the surface. It was an era before sweeping cinematic arcs and intricate backstories, when dungeons were deadly, stories were light, and imagination was everything. It was in that spirit when my dad first ran this adventure for me. No grand lore, no world-ending stakes, just a party of heroes chasing glory, gold, and the thrill of the unknown at my uncle's cottage. Tonight, in my father's memory, we will return to that style, a tribute to where so many of us started, our long and arduous, sometimes, passageway into Dungeons and Dragons. You have recently arrived in town. The leader has motioned for you to join him in the nearby tavern known as the Mana and Metal. A meeting has just begun. The blacksmith, known around the place as Adarin Armsman, an older warrior who was in his later years retired into that of the smithing trade. He gazes sadly out at all who have gathered at the meeting, and he says, "My daughter has gone missing. I've looked everywhere, but all I could find was her brooch near the old temple on the outskirts of town. I heard awful noises coming from there. Is anyone brave enough to look there? A reward of 500 gold is placed for her safe return."
That's 100 for each of you and 200 for me. That's
Yes,
great, man.
but he said, is anyone brave enough? So you're out.
Oh,
Hey,
really funny.
good enough
So
twist.
we
Yeah,
can split 500 three ways.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how much of it you guys keep.
Do you get some of the share of the gold if you are the last one to go in and you don't participate in any of the fighting?
If you can bring my daughter Amberlyn back to me unharmed, you will receive the full 500 gold.
Oh, well, there you go. You'll be equal share all round then.
Well, we know one thing's for certain. I'll be coming back. Shall we take it?
Of course.
I
It's the right thing to do.
Wait a second.
someone in need, money to being paid for. I have no issues
Well, hold
with
on,
this.
hold on. Are we in another one of those dungeons because we're offering to take a quest for fun?
No.
No,
No.
I'm offering to
Those
take a
ones are
quest for
forced
money.
to do a quest for misery. This one is offering to do a quest for fun.
He's
Well-
in it for fun. I'm in it for money. He's in it for saving people.
Yep.
What are you in it for?
The money or the fame? Nah, I'm in it because it's a good adventure. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Heading down to the outskirts of town, you arrive at the old temple. It was abandoned long ago, and you stand before large wooden doors that show signs of battle, scrapes and scratched parts of the wood. You notice flickering torchlight through some of the cracked windows when a scream breaks the still night air.
A piercing scream? A butch scream?
A girl scream?
Does definitely have a feminine pitch to it.
Inside the temple.
Yeah.
Yes, echoing from deep
Can
within
I
the temple.
pinpoint? How is it multi-story?
It appears to be a single story. There may have been stories above it at one point, but they've long since crumbled away.
Jadred!
Can I
Is there
pinpoint where?
It's hard to say. It echoes from deep within. You get the opinion that the interior is quite acoustic.
Over under that's the person we're supposed to save?
What?
Yeah!
Okay. Are there any windows?
I got the last
Or-
part.
I don't know how you can over under that.
Yeah.
There is
Over life. That makes no sense.
There is a cracked window that is a bit of a distance off the ground, higher than a human's head would be.
Okay. Keymaster,
Yeah!
there's a window up there. Can you take a look?
Of course I can.
I'll give you a boost.
Okay. Peering in, you see the interior, cracked stonework with flagstones that appear to be 5 feet by 5 feet wide on both sides. And it extends out. There's a little bit of a dim light from some torches that seem to have been recently sconced. You would know that torches don't usually last more than 10 to 30 minutes. These ones appear to be fairly fresh.
So just like lean out to the side as to not look down while my head's still exposed. I think there's someone inside. Maybe the girl's lighting torches. Who knows? Dude, what was her name again?
Amberlyn.
Amberlyn.
Was that Tharia
Smith?
speaking to me? Was that?
Anne Boleyn?
No.
So, I mean, I would say let's try and be stealthy, but this is us.
What? Should I call for her?
Well,
Yeah,
she
it might
was
just be-
kidnapped.
How do we know that? She might just be exploring.
I mean, we just hear a very loud
Yeah.
scream.
You know,
so-
we did make the mistake of not asking whether maybe she ran away and this guy's not an
What if we
whatever.
just casually walk in?
Like we just own the place.
Yeah.
Is there a door?
There's a door.
Yes, there's a
in front of
large
it.
wooden door covered in scraps.
Just
Did you
walk
wanna
in
open it?
like
I'm gonna
Say
do
a specialty.
something. I'm gonna do something that I think few adventurers ever try. I'm going to grab the doorknob, turn it, and attempt to open the door.
I'd like to
Wait,
be
while he's doing that, I want
15
to.
feet away from him.
No, I stop you moving away.
When he reaches for the door,
And I
we all
grab
just-
Dobrik and go, so that's when I told the butcher, no, the 2 pounds are for me.
I am scurrying away from on the wall.
Got it.
Oh God!
It appears like this door has recently been opened. There's a bit of a creak and a groan, but it does seem like it's kind of... It was maybe stuck at one point, but it has since been opened in a way that it doesn't quite close properly anymore. Or at the very least doesn't seem to. And as you open it up, revealing the interior of the crumbling old temple, the dim light settles with your vision as your dark vision begins to kick in and you can see off into the distance. You can make out a rather fanciful door in front of you, another one to your left, and passageways that veer off and around the corner to the right.
This.
On the left and right side of the entrance are 2 statues. They appear to be of elves. What is your passive perception?
15.
You do see that in the dimly lit passages, the blades of these stone statues of elven warriors appear to be coated in some sort of dried black substance.
The statues themselves, or
Yes.
I'll walk in as well.
I would,
I think the
for
coast
the
is
record,
mostly
like to
clear.
attempt to be stealthy, walking in. I'm
You?
not good at it, but
Let's see if you can roll that dice without making an armored sound.
Pretty good.
that's pretty
I think
good.
That's pretty good.
21.
That's
Okay.
a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
A
bad.
little high.
You are fairly stealthy as you enter in.
I'm not attempting to be stealthy.
Don't worry. Meet you.
Keymaster-
Distraction.
We
Out
walk
in the
in
cold.
and you're like,
You see my head kind of pop down from the top of the door. I'll just hang out there and watch.
Okay. Appropriate music.
Guys, where'd Dover go? My passive's only 11 and he rolled a 21.
I don't know.
Where'd the dwarf go?
I think he.
I can't remember her name. I keep having Anne Boleyn in my head.
Amberlyn.
Anne Boleyn.
Last one's
I
Armsmith.
think she'll just go by Amber.
Oh, there's the stupid dwarf.
Annie Armsmith. I don't know.
Amber!
My head pops up. So much for stealth.
His voice echoes along the passages. There's a beat, but you don't hear anything.
Party's over, love. Dad's sent us to fetch you.
Don't mind me, I'm gonna make a note.
Yeah. Can I? So there's a door here.
There's a door
right in front of us.
Here, there's a door directly in front of you, and there's a passageway that continues around.
Is the door in front of us this
Can
face, or it's
I-
just an ornate door?
It's a fairly ornate door.
Can I move carefully into looking down that passage?
Yes, you may. The passage continues down a fair bit until it turns once more, heading further down. But you can also see that there is a door in the wall on this side here. It's actually a window because I ran out of doors.
That's fine.
Okay.
But pretend
They
that
are sending more dwarven forces.
pretend that door, or that window is a
Can I
door.
try to identify the weird black stuff on
Certainly
the statues?
may. What kind of check would you like to use? Investigation?
Can I give it a sniff?
You may.
I have advantage on sniff. It's a good thing I got that one. Okay, that's better. That is a 21.
There's a sort of coppery scent to it, a scent you know very well. It is extremely old dried blood.
Oh.
I mean, if
It's not fresh.
it's old dried blood.
But there's like a lot of it
A fair bit.
That's
on
better
is it
than
all of the
fresh
statue
dried
or
blood.
just
No, covering the stone blade of the statue of the warrior.
Hey, Gambit.
Yeah.
So the dried blood, I probably should have mentioned this before. Little
There's dried blood?
yeah. So all of that stuff in the statue is dried blood.
Why didn't you say that before I shouted Anne Boleyn's name?
Why do you always have to enter a room and shout someone's name?
There's
Why
also
can't you
that.
just be
It's
a little
only on the
stealthier?
blades, which means I think those blades were used to cut living things, which means I don't think
Those statues come alive.
those statues are statues.
No, obviously.
Okay, here's
I could
my
have told you that from the moment I saw them.
here's my logic.
Pop my head back.
I constructed this opinion.
Get it?
Because
Should I just walk
Recently.
away?
He constructed the opinion.
I think they have a stony
Oh, would you like me to laugh at that for
disposition.
you?
Everett, I may be about
What
like
if
6
we
inches
just-
short of a pack, but that was the most forced laughter I've ever heard in my life.
What if we just chuck them outside? Close the door. Fanny's your aunt.
I don't know my aunt, but that's a good plan.
Here's the thing. I don't mean to be like a seasoned dungeoneer or anything, but if you open the green door, they're gonna come alive. At least that would be my educated guess.
That door's green?
The fancy
yeah,
door.
there's a nice
colorblind.
fancy
You mean the
door.
blue door?
Okay, the door in front of you.
Famously a dog.
Oh no.
Are lupines colorblind?
Oh
like dogs
no. I just realized I'm colorblind. Okay, well,
Well, you are wearing purple pants.
So just wait. Don't open any doors. Let me do my thing. I'll drop down.
Showing pictures that match.
Purple pants.
Who was that?
what?
My hoo-ho heard me say purple pants and wanted to show me pictures of purple pants.
That's fabulous.
Gambit, I didn't know you had a mirror.
Well, don't know many things about me.
It's an I'm a mirror. I will.
It's an Anne Mamir, actually.
It's an I'm a mirror.
No, he's a there. I'm a here.
I will investigate the door to the left.
Please do.
This one here?
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
What did you roll for? I'm the one investigating.
What about it?
He's just working the arm out. Just working the arm.
Yeah.
Listen, sometimes you just like to roll dice, okay?
My investigation. You're +3 proficiency at 7, right?
Yes.
My investigation is 8, 7, 25.
The door appears to be unlocked, and you don't see any traps on it.
But why did you roll?
Good question.
God damn it.
Perhaps there'll be an answer.
Maybe I just like to make you paranoid.
A little bit. I'll listen.
All right, give me perception.
Oh, another 17. Hello! But perception's a little bit lower. So this is an 18.
You hear the faint sound of rattle, kind of tense breathing, and the occasional little like creak of leather and metal coming from either side of the door. On the other side, on the
So
other end.
you'll see the keymaster look, after he's got his ear to the door. You see him turn to you guys, look over, and he goes,
What is it?
That means there's something in the room. It could be anything.
No, I'm good.
No, he doesn't
Okay.
smoke
Do
anymore.
you need a break? Yeah, he needs a break.
Is there where would be in this room would be like the best line of cover for like firing? Like it would more or less where I am.
Around the corner, I would think, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just aim then down towards the door. If someone would open
Okay.
it and someone's on the other side.
To rephrase for Dovrik,
Yeah.
you do know that the tunnel does continue on.
Yeah. I'm more if we're caring about this door. So at least be prepared.
I have a question.
Yes.
The spell Invisibility
Yes.
is used to cast on a creature,
Yes.
turning
Yep.
them invisible. Could I cast it on the door?
No.
no, because the spell targets a creature.
Yeah, you have to hit
Yeah.
a living animal of some form. Or,
If you took the door off its hinges and then carried the door while you were invisible, it'd be invisible, but
What if I didn't take it off its hinges but held the door? Like a gentle lover.
I'd say I'm kind of with Adam on this. I think if the door is still attached to the wall, I don't think it could be considered to be on your person. But if it is removed from the wall and you're holding it, it is now on your person, which is a weird loophole that I'm just now realizing.
Are the hinges
I'm
on
gonna
this
go
side or
over
that
here.
side? Because I'm now
Make a
invested
luck
in
roll.
this door plan.
Just wait.
I'm gonna go right here next to the
so
door.
I have a question.
Oh, I'm lucky.
Then yes.
I will begin to take the hinges off.
Wait. I'm just gonna wait. Question I have to ask because I'm thinking about it while he's walking over, concocting his typical gambit shenanigan. Does it sound like someone is breathing and waiting, or
Give me insight.
10?
I guess yeah. Is it
Keymaster is paranoid. You do know that Gambit has loudly announced your arrival.
Yeah.
If there was anybody in that room, they likely heard it.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to stop you and just lean up and go.
What if we pretend we're leaving? Like we go, well, nothing to see here.
Now that is a brilliant idea. Let's do it.
But we stay here. Take the door off. I hold it. Cast invisibility.
You had it until you did that.
just open the door instead?
No, it'd be brilliant because you'd all be hidden. I'd be invisible with the door. They would think the door just disappeared, and then they'd try and go through, and they.
They saw you pick up the door.
No. I take the hinges off
Look.
and just go like this.
The gambit.
They see that.
The
And
plan.
then
They
you're
wouldn't
casting a
see it.
spell.
Oh my god. The plan is good up until you grabbing the door.
Dude, I have a question. You know what's not stealthy? Casting spells.
Yeah, but they won't know what happened.
No,
They'll just hear.
cast
They'll,
door removal.
they'll hear me going, and then the door
That's how
disappears.
you cast magic?
Yes.
I
Sorry.
like the idea of
you
going
open
them
the door?
out.
I would
They'll
like
run into
to
the door,
open
be
the
hilarious.
door.
But wait.
No, let me do the
Chug that.
hinges thing.
They don't know that we know that they're in there.
You know?
You're having a full conversation on the other side of this door.
Yeah,
They
like,
hear the entire
you're
thing.
like 2 feet away from this door.
No, I figured we were craggling.
I'm
No, he
assuming
was
you've moved away from the
actively-
door.
No,
now.
I moved
No,
I
it's
moved
stage
over to him.
whisper. Stage whisper.
Stage whisper.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah, yeah.
actually going to whisper for the audience.
If you were actually whispering,
But they don't know
they
that
can
we
hear
know
you,
that
yeah.
they know that they're there.
You know?
Okay, everybody. Guess there's nobody here.
She must be dead.
She must be dead or ran away other places. Time to go now.
Let's go check the other place.
The other temple on the other side of town.
Okay, I'm good to go too.
all right, who is the highest deception amongst the four of you?
Well, I have a -1, so.
Yeah,
I'm actively trying to maintain my
I have a
stealth.
+6.
So, I'm out.
so you're not participating.
I'm not
Okay.
participating.
Yeah, with proficiencies +4, it's 7.
All right, then you're gonna
Plus
make
three.
a
Plus three.
deception check
Plus
with
5.
advantage.
I'm going to go into stealth mode,
Okay.
climbing up on the wall and waiting.
19.
19.
You have
See
to
here.
physically leave now.
Well,
Shut the door.
yeah, you
You
gotta
just
shut
have
the
to
door.
close the door.
No, I have to make sounds that I'm leaving. In fact, don't
Okay.
actually leave because he's
You said
super loud.
19.
No one ever heard me.
19 what?
19 was your 19
Mine,
was
yes.
was his.
Yes.
Good. Okay. And do you close the do you close the door? Or do you make a sound of a door closing?
I walk up to it and then close it, but still stay on the inside.
Right. Understood.
Yeah.
The door closes. There's a beat. About 2 or 3 heartbeats pass. You're above the door, or you're next behind the door. What's the?
We'll go behind when the door opens. So I
Got
stay
it.
stealth.
And I'm still
You
aiming
see
down, holding.
You see the doorknob kind of click and turn, and the door opens about, I want to say, a 30-degree angle, and you see an orange-skinned, slick black, yellow piercing eyes staring out into the dimly lit hallway. Currently, not, I mean, Gambit, are you directly in the line of sight there?
Is it like?
For the
I
fun-
think when I close the door, I will mask.
There was like a 1 or 2 rounds you would
no,
have been
but
able
as
to.
the door closes, I'm assuming it's like
Yeah, it's
as it
heavy,
does that,
heavy
I
close.
and go invisible.
Then you're invisible. Okay.
But I'm
So you
still
see
right there.
the door opens a little bit more, and you see this angular, sort of hawk-like face of what Keymaster would recognize as a hobgoblin, peering around, very heavily armored, peering out further, squinting in the dim light. Passive perception. He's going to make an active perception check.
Invisibly, I look at you.
What was your stealth? 21.
21.
What was your stealth?
19.
19. Okay. Skin of your teeth. Oh, they've gone. Shame. And the door closes again.
Chowder in the corner, just T-posing in the corner. So I saw this.
I walk up to you invisible.
Jowtrad. The thing was scary looking.
I'm gonna tiptoe up the door.
Okay.
So,
What? What's all this then?
so
I have annoying Skyrimander people.
Are you gonna wait there at the door, or are you
I take like a
are you
half step back.
My God.
okay? So you're knocking and then taking a step back. The door is going to slam open this time.
Yeah.
You see just kind of like a very metally armored foot kicking the door open. You see a hobgoblin with a long sword and a shield, javelins strapped to his back, just staring out. Another one behind him as they kind of stare out. One of them kind of just makes a gesture and they sort of move tactically to either side and begins covering each other's back and slowly beginning peering out on either side of the door.
As
So
soon as
They
soon
will
as
see you immediately as soon
yeah,
as they do
is
so.
there at any point, because he's not attempting to hide at all, right?
He's not. They're going to see him
Then-
in like literally a second.
I've been holding my action to shoot
Yes.
them.
And
Might
they
I
have not
shoot
seen
them?
you.
Yeah.
I'm
Might
the
I sh-
distraction.
Can I take a shot back?
You certainly may.
So I have advantage because I'm coming out of an unseen
You
location,
do.
right? Yeah.
May I also attempt to grapple the one that is coming out of the door?
We are going to roll initiative for that.
Okay.
Because you're
So-
not actually hidden.
He had a hell of action.
24.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Is Keymaster, because you technically are also hidden. Would
Yeah.
you have been doing anything, or you didn't say you were like prepping to hit anything or do
Do
anything,
they-
so
Do they, when they come out, they're looking for combat.
it appears to be so, yes.
So they're not going to try to close the door. So there's no reason for me to object interact, bust the hinge so they can't close the door.
I would say probably not. You don't get the feeling that they are looking to
Okay, this is
not
too
be
much.
engaged in some sort of brawl. Got some nice hobgoblins coming out of them doors.
Ooh.
Not not the best rolls.
Okay.
We only did 13 points of radiance.
Okay. And we shall roll initiative then, real quick.
Oh, I was holding my action, so I get my second attack, right? No,
not with held actions,
yeah,
no.
not with held,
Right.
yeah. Only one.
I have
old
advantage on
Anish.
this from Feral Instincts.
Ooh,
Okay.
natural 20.
Okay.
So
Well,
25 for initiative.
25.
I'm going first.
Keymaster.
Apparently,
Unnatural 20.
I'm a bit distracted by how bad of a shot that was. 13?
13. And for
18.
18. Ooh, you guys rolled well.
Advantage helps.
So Keymaster, you're up first.
Because I'm still stealth, I could get advantage on this attack.
That's right.
So I'm gonna come on in with a nick and a slash. This will be
may
my.
change what I do.
I have to use a dagger for nick, right? Short sword
Yes.
does what?
Vex, I believe, gives you
Vex gives you advantage on the
Next attack.
On the next attack, yeah.
All right, well, I'll get advantage on the first attack then.
Natural 20. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On this, of course, your trusty duo there.
My trusty duo, the blue one gave the
All right,
chronomancy die.
do
Give me
your friggin' sneak attack.
at 7th level. It's
1, 2, 3, 4,
3d6,
5, 6, 7 is 4.
4. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
The odd number.
but
goes
it's not. It's not the time one. It was. Oh, it is the time sword. I said. Oh God.
Yep.
Up. Yep.
I'm quickened.
Short sword.
You are quickened.
Oh my
Sure
goodness,
are.
this is what? 10d6?
Yeah, hold on. There's 4 more. Oh, I'll use
God,
the bone
votes.
dice.
Look great.
I mean,
It's
guy
just
had, little seconds. And then just, everything goes dark.
yeah. So there's. I rolled 4 ones there. So there's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's bad. I mean, but I rolled a lot of 6s too. So 10, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33.
Okay. You get him right between the plates of his breastplate and his leg guards, and he recoils back as he grasps behind him. He cries out, "Ah, ah, ah!" Blood waterfalls down his back, completely soaking his legs and his boots.
Still alive?
Barely.
Well, second attack. Before quickened attack.
That was short sword, right?
Yeah, short sword has Vex.
So Vex. So you have advantage on this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
for
already
your
had
dagger.
it, but yeah.
I rolled an 18, so it's going to be in the high 20s.
I will. Yeah, high 20 is probably fine then.
Oh, you want the exact amount?
You probably
3,
did.
6, plus 1 is 7. No, it's because it's the Rennick one, so 7, so it's 25. And he'll need a con save if he's not dead. He's taking 6. 6 Rennick.
Okay.
Dead.
Oh.
What?
Hands reaching out. Nope, yeah, that's good.
John goes to reach out, and the guy just drops. Keymaster standing behind him.
Yep.
So you got one attack left, and there is another hobgoblin behind him who's uninjured.
You also have your bonus action because of Nick.
Yeah?
That's.
Well, I'm using 2 short swords, so I can't use Nick.
Oh, okay.
And the second attack I made could have been the quickened attack, so I can use my bonus action.
This is true.
So with that other hobgoblin not paying attention,
I mean, he doesn't know where. He kind of knows there's somebody there because he saw his buddy just get stabbed twice.
is there enough door and stuff to hide to use the bonus action hide?
Yes, you can hide behind the door.
With advantage on stealth. That's not the best. Plus 7, so 15.
Okay, so you duck behind the door. He kind of knows you're there, but he can't. He's gonna have to see if he can make out your feet beneath the bottom there.
Okay.
All right.
That would be my turn.
Gambit with a dirty 20.
So I'm behind Jowdrad. Can I see if there's a way I can go in the room without, like, or is he blocking the door from where he is?
You could step up to the doorway, and you could attempt to push past him, but he is effectively blocking your way. You do see that this room is looking pretty sparse. There doesn't appear to be a whole lot going on, but there is a door at the other end of it. You do see that at one point maybe this was a storeroom. Crates and barrels have long since rotted away, and you just kind of see refuse kind of scattered around.
Okay. I'm going to go up to the body, pick it up, which will turn it invisible, and use
Yeah.
that as the help action to hopefully distract or confuse the
Sounds good
creature.
to me.
So the next attack
I'd
can
say
have
that's
advantage.
confusing, yes.
Or
What?
also like terrifying. He saw his friend die and
Yeah, he just sees it vanish.
No, the body kind of like just like Weekend at Bernard's, like it's
And
like
then
a
vanishes.
Fortnite at Bernard's. It gets up, it's like
the hand goes up,
and
the
then
hand goes up first and goes like, and then the body disappears.
Jesus, this is dark.
I'd consider that the help action.
Perfect.
All right, Jowdrad. Your target is down. The other one, you have advantage to attack because of the help action.
Just gonna round the corner. So,
The entire door.
I'm gonna take my longsword and just kind of like. Advantage, you said, right?
What's up?
classic unflamed tongue longsword.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? 15?
15?
Something.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Your sword will, he will kind of twist slightly and the sword will glance off the full plate mail he's wearing.
Full plate plus shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good number.
Second
it certainly
attack.
is.
I'm going to choose to make an unarmed strike.
Okay.
I'm going to choose to make this a shove.
Okay. Shove prone or shove back?
Good. Prone.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a.
Strength save?
I believe it is
It's
a.
strength or dex, I believe,
Athletics
right? Ooh.
or acrobatics.
No, it's not,
it a
not
save?
the new ones.
See you later, D20.
Yeah, I got one.
It is.
I mean, I'll roll the d20. And then
Yeah.
pretty good.
I haven't played much with
Strength
them.
or dexterity saving throw. It chooses which.
17.
17. I think yes. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so I try to
So
push
you
him,
try
but
to
nothing happens.
shove him, and he just kind of like grips his feet into the ground. Just
You beefed
Bonus
it.
action. I would like to use one of my cerebral outbursts because I'm not raging. I'm going to take some damage. And the one dice I don't have out right now, that is called being prepared, folks. Ouch. I take 7 damage. But I'm going to roll this and see what I get.
Did you move back?
4. Okay. 4. This is the first time 4's ever happened. I get to choose.
Ooh.
Oh.
So because this is hilarious, I'm gonna go ahead and
Knock him over anyway.
I was gonna go ahead and choose force damage. So I'm going to let loose a blast at him, and I'm going to choose to make it a 15-foot line. I'm just gonna shoot a line straight forward as a blast of gravitic power hits him. Now, what kind of hit die does he use?
Hold on. It doesn't hit the door. Okay. It would matter if that hit the door. He uses d8s.
It's the death.
D8s, you say. To shreds, you say. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll this D8 here, and because I'm level 6, if I get a 1 or an 8, I can roll it again.
Oh boy.
It's a 1.
Oh boy.
Okay, here we go.
Is that like exploding D8?
It's another 1, so it's 2. It can only explode once. So he takes 2 points of force damage.
That was an explosive round.
That was woo.
He just.
Deads his shield. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
What was that?
I don't even know.
He's just like
I'm actually more
Never
embarrassed.
happens to me.
No, listen, performance anxiety happens to the best of us.
he hears through a crack through the door. This guy is definitely more bark than bite.
That's me.
I'm gonna stab you now.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I
He
deserve
brings
that.
his sword up.
I'm gonna stab you now.
All right. He's going to take a strike at you. Unfortunately, he cannot use his martial advantage because you killed his martial advantage.
I didn't do nothing.
So he's not as good as he could have been.
Martial advantage.
Disappeared.
18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, you're looking at
Apparently he didn't need any martial advantage.
7 slashing damage.
Ow.
He then takes another slash at you for 11 slashing damage.
Does he hit you?
Oh yeah, you rolled way higher that time.
Shoot.
And then the third time he gets a critical miss.
Oh.
Well, hey,
So-
at least it was critical in there.
And then Dovrik.
Doverick, I'm really hurt. Are you?
Does he have any cover bonuses from this giant wolf man standing in front of him from me?
Yes, because he's in a doorway.
Yeah. That's what I assume.
Because the only other things are walls. So yeah, he is kind of in the way.
Yeah.
Ordinarily, I'd say that two
So-
medium creatures, that's not really enough for cover if you've got some maneuverability, but in this case, yes.
Yeah.
Just fire through my legs.
I'll try, because it's what, 22?
Shoot through, Jaldrad.
I'll
I just, I
I'll
don't
assume
like these
stance.
numbers, but yeah, we'll go for it.
It's a really high AC.
I will assume the stance.
13 probably. So we'll see.
Yeah, you might be able to do it.
Yeah.
You got this.
I'll take my first shot.
Sounds good.
Hey, that's a 25.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That's quite the shot.
Whoa!
It's
That's
sounded-
quite the shot.
It really is quite the shot.
it
Under
sounded-
my book, under his tail,
Through my legs.
Through the invisible dead bugbear.
and through all his armor.
Yeah.
That's Dover Emberview.
And it's an amazing shot on top of that. It is 18 points of radiance.
Okay.
Nice shot.
The skin kind of burns away. You see some ash kind of form in his tear duct as it moves away.
Well, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Only an 18, so this one, yeah.
Yeah, that one is good. He'll just kind of throw his shield up and it'll bounce off. But Keymaster, back to you. Assuming he's done.
Yeah, I'm just deciding if I wanted to move.
Okay, Keymaster.
Yeah. Can you just put me more in that corner?
Yeah, just kind of
Like,
back.
the corner by the statue.
Over there, yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
All right.
Awaken.
For when that statue comes and stabs me, but in the meantime.
He'll get cover if I'm attacking from where I am, basically, because
Yes.
Jaldrad's blocking the door.
That's
I
right.
can just get out of the way.
But he doesn't know where I am.
This is right. So
All
you
right,
still
well, I'll
have
get
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
Well, he knows you're there, but he doesn't know where behind that door you are. So
Yeah,
you have
plus
advantage.
7 to this, so just gotta roll well.
Yeah, and you've
Just
got
go through the hinge
advantage.
gap.
That's right. Yeah. Just,
Ooh, that first attack's gonna miss.
Single digis only over
I
here.
think the second attack is gonna miss. My what do you call it? Delayed ends on my turn, right?
that's right. You're quicken. Yeah.
It ends at the beginning of my turn or the end of my turn?
I think it's the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say
So
so.
I'll strike a third Z's. It's from the magic item. Okay, this might do it. Does a 22 hit?
This is a ranged attack.
No.
Are you stabbing him with your dagger?
Stabbing with my short sword, yeah.
Your short sword. Then yes.
All right.
Wait, where are you?
And
He
with
must
that,
he's
have
like
had to
behind
run
the
into
door.
room.
Oh.
I'm on the other side of you.
Yeah.
Then,
If he's swinging around, I'm gonna say because he's a goblin, he can mitigate some of the cover bonus.
okay, we're going for 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage.
Jeez. Okay.
And then,
He seems to have some trouble breathing a little bit. He coughs up some blood.
and then my quickening's going to go away, and I'll back around the corner. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Gambit.
I will go right up behind Jowdrad, still holding the body in one arm. And I will use Booming Whip and whip past Jowdrad, try and attack him from my invisible state.
Sounds good. You have advantage.
And then his friend's body becomes
Oh,
visible.
booming blade with a whip. That's so clever.
24 to hit,
Yes.
which does sneak attack.
Oh, welcome. Welcome to the sneak attack world.
Beautiful 3 sneak attack damage. And 1 whip damage.
So total of 4.
Plus 2. 6.
Total of 6.
And he is now shrouded in booming energy. And then the body appears, and I go, ah! And I run down the hall.
All right. He is now looking like he's ready to fall over. Jowdrad.
Reckless attack. Be lovely if I could hit. I'm gonna try and hit
Sure
again.
would be, wouldn't it?
Nat 20. On the last one.
Only
Hey,
took.
beat up!
Oh, it's, yeah, you add the first 3 rolls together.
Wow.
You get your nat 20.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, paint me a word picture here, because.
So I'm just gonna like swing, miss, swing, miss, swing, miss, swing, miss. Let's go.
You got
Just a
You
balloon.
Darth Mauled him.
Yeah.
Just a balloon explodes in front of your face.
Hobgoblin fell down, go boom.
You just headbutt one of those bags of beef.
Yeah. I mean, he did have the booming blade energy on. So
There's a loud clatter as the very armored hobgoblin just crumbles to the ground.
There's a good chance they know we're here.
Well, they
I
already,
think over
they
here.
already knew you were here.
First time I've used the old whip.
Can I try to search the guy I headbutt?
Yeah, you can.
What kind of search would you like me to search?
That was pretty
I would
good.
like
I need skill.
investigation.
I'm very good at those, with a 2.
With a 2, you said.
Yes. To shreds, you say.
Yeah, that's a great investigation you
right.
have. It's a shame that you rolled so low.
Yeah, he's got, let's see here. So he's got full plate mail, shield, longsword, javelins, but he also has...
Great personality.
Um,
That winning
Devilish.
smile.
A
it
devilish
looks like he's got a fair bit of gold on him, actually.
I will take his gold.
60 gold pieces.
60 gold pieces.
And I'll give you something a little extra for you as a seasoned adventurer. These are not recently minted gold coins. These are old coins.
Old
magic.
gold.
Old.
He's got gold.
And you can see a lot of them.
Old
A
gold.
lot of them. He's carrying them around in a coin pouch, and you see that there's a layer of dust at the bottom, almost as if like something covered in dust was scooped into the pouch very recently, and there's still the dust in the pouch from it, the gold.
Oh, yeah, these are tomb robbers.
Can I hold the old gold?
of course.
What about the second body?
Sold.
The second body?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Because I lost all my old
he-
gold.
What's this on it? Is that a speck of mold?
Oh, sorry. I assume you also wanted an investigation. as
Yes,
well?
please.
15.
Well, get it away or you're gonna catch
15.
cold.
Well, I don't want to be that bold.
He does also appear to have a similar pouch of gold.
Okay.
Well, so it's
Um,
told.
Very similarly type, although he has significantly less because he only has 10 gold.
Keymaster takes a coin, he rolls it.
It's rolled.
If we continue with this, we might have a scold.
Why is reality fizzling out?
But you notice the same thing. There's
Yeah.
layer of dust, and the pouch seems to be very unused, very new.
I think we gotta
Are
keep
these,
going.
like elven coins? Elven minted?
Yes, they are.
Elven coins.
Ancient elven coins.
You can tell they're gold because you can fold them.
That's painful.
I'm about to scold you.
He's used that one already.
Nothing else in this room of note except for the door.
Lots of detritus and rotted crates and barrels and.
Can I go up
things
to
like
the
that.
second door?
Yes, you may.
Before we do anything, the stealth worked so well last time.
We'll do it again.
I would
did.
love to try it again.
I will look at this door.
Yes, you will.
It looks like a door.
It looks like a door.
I will approach the door.
Well, that's
I will stand to one side of the door, and then I will.
Can I just stealth up too? Why not? The hell?
So,
Can I?
Yeah.
for the disappointing, I'm not using the 20 I rolled. Instead, I'm using the 6. So I got a 10.
And I'm 15,
Good
so
10.
we're not as stealthy this time.
10
but
and
that's
a
okay.
15?
I'm down
Hey.
this hallway, so. I
10
ain't
and a
going in there.
15, eh?
Not feeling to join. Oh, yeah. Do you want to throw me
I wanted to go
in
to the
room?
end of this hall and see what's at the end.
Get that body out of there.
Yeah, put me in the corner by the door.
Right here?
We should
Oh, no, like in the room, but the
should
corner
have fortnighted
over
at
there.
Bernard's the door. It was a
yeah.
golden opportunity.
We haven't done that in a while.
It has been so long. It worked so beautifully in the past.
All right.
Does anyone answer the door?
No.
We can still do it.
That is fair.
I think no one's home, gents.
I mean,
Maybe for this room.
Perhaps I should open the door.
Let me look first.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
and we should have Bernard open the door.
Who?
Bernard.
Who?
He's
Well, we
our
can't
best
use
friend.
that one.
15.
Skull smashed in.
The door is locked.
Doesn't matter that much. They just need hands.
You guys can figure out what you're doing with the bodies. Let me deal with this door.
Yeah.
As you look at this door, you see that the door it is
Not
locked.
ajar.
No, it's not. It is locked, but it appears to have been used recently. You can see dust and has been kind of moved away from it, and the mechanisms appear to be a little less rusty. In a couple of, like you see, like almost like it's the tumblers have moved, things have shifted. So it's been used very recently, but it is locked.
I will sleight of hands that thing. Thieves'
All right.
tools. How does it work in 2024 now?
So
I think I have advantage on this.
you do, if I recall correctly, if you have proficiency in sleight of hand and in thieves' tools, then you get advantage at doing
Correct.
this.
I do.
And it's just a thieves' tools check.
Yeah.
It would be
Wait,
plus 7. It would be a dirty 20.
You call this advantage thing? That's nice.
Yeah.
If you
that's
have
new.
proficiency in a tool and you're using that tool for a skill, you get advantage in that skill check.
What'd you get?
Oh, okay,
Dirty
so it's
20.
Dirty 20.
This one.
There is a, as you pick the lock.
How do you do that?
It is very quiet.
I am the keymaster, and I've got a key for every lock in every situation. See, the key component of this is that the mechanisms, and he just starts diatribing about and you're like trees.
I will just.
Yeah. And I just was like,
I'll just open the door.
You open the door?
Open the door.
Is there anything in this hallway I'm in?
Well, give me a second. You open the door to 3 hand axes in your face. Just thrown right at you as soon as you open the door.
Hello. Oh!
Way at the advantage. So
It's
that's
gone
gonna be
terribly!
21,
Hits.
I'm glad that you're not with the rest of the party.
Would it be all in the
Hand
snoot?
an 11,
Do you have a long
Misses.
snoot?
Um,
and a 20.
Hits.
Yeah.
based off of his character.
Ow!
You are going to be looking at
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very wolf-like.
18 slashing damage. As 2 hand axes slam directly into you, and a third one flies out. As you see in this chamber with 2 open chests filled with gold that is being disturbed and disrupted, 3 orcs.
now this is awesomely old school D&D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these creatures just live in these rooms forever.
I heard if you walk in, walk out, close the door, it resets in the back.
But that's going to be initiative right away.
It's been a while since
I'm rolling with
I've had a good
disadvantage
old school
because I'm
D&D.
not in the room.
Are you well, you're not surprised or anything?
I'm rolling. I don't need to roll for
Hey!
disadvantage.
Yes.
Extra 1.
Right. So new rules. When you are surprised, you have disadvantage on initiative.
Am I surprised?
Yes, you are.
Well, it's a good thing then.
I mean,
Then
I'd
I
say
have
you're
advantage
very
on initiative rolls,
I'd say
so-
you're very surprised.
Wait, don't you have danger sense?
That is for dex.
So I
If I
have
do have
disadvantage
feral
too, right?
instinct. I have advantage on dex.
Okay.
On advantage.
So I have disadvantage too.
I have advantage.
I rolled
on
a 1,
advantage.
so I wanted to see what my disadvantage die would be, and it's a 2, so I have to take the
I have a
first
straight roll.
That's unfortunately. I rolled a 20, but then I rolled a 19, so
one. We traded, just on the
Yeah.
Straight roll for me.
23.
Ooh, that's bad. That's not good.
So what's Keymaster's total? Like 4?
6.
I'm gonna die.
What'd you get?
5.
5.
That was a straight roll.
And for
Well,
Gambit?
it's just a room. I can push in
17.
front of you.
All right.
if you
Dovrik,
Yeah.
you're first to act at these orcs.
Can you close the door, please?
I would like
Trust me, it worked in the
to-
Deadliest Dungeon
Yes,
season
it
3.
actually
It's gonna
does
be
work.
great. I would like to take a shot at the first orc I see. In
Sure.
fact, try and even take 2 shots.
We take 3 shots.
You can take 4 if you
You
really
see
want
them
to
kind
blow
of
your
leaning
second
down to
wind.
get more hand axes off their belts and rear back again.
13 probably misses.
A 13 does miss.
What's the armor situation like?
They appear to be wearing sort of like hides and makeshift hides and things like that.
How does a 15 sound?
A 15 sounds like they just.
Okay. I would like to walk 10 feet to being beside my good friend.
Hey, buddy.
I would like to just gently close the door.
You get that? Yeah, thanks, Ben.
I would like to go 15 feet back out the other door, and then 5 foot around the corner.
Hey, Dovrik.
You join me.
Dovrik.
Okay. Gambit. You
I-
see Dover kind of retreat. You heard some.
What's
some
happening?
cries.
Hand axes.
Are we abandoning Jowdrad?
I'm assuming he's coming to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he always does that.
Yeah.
I will go to.
Tried and true.
I will go to the door, and I'll cast Cloud of Daggers at the other door.
Wait, what?
Is that gonna very much stab your friend?
No, it's only a 5-foot cube.
Oh, you bring it in the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's now
Okay.
a bunch of daggers whirling around in the space that the door is.
Cool.
The closed door.
Cool.
They're gonna just throw it.
Yeah.
They're gonna
nice.
throw axes through that door, but yes.
Yeah, but the door's closed. We gotta get to it first, over.
There are thunks as things slam into the wooden door.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So you see the head of an axe just kind of like through this side of the door, and kind of like this little hole being formed in the door a little bit. You can see the figure is kind of just like.
My address is 123. Help!
And they then lunge forward with more axes. God, it's a door!
I thought it was a jar.
Okay. It takes
no
their
longer.
entire turn, but they hurl axes until they've knocked down enough of the door that Jowdrad, you can now see all three of them like.
Is the door basically inert now?
It's like, well, it gives you cover,
Okay.
but they
No
can
more,
now.
couldn't just come open it?
I'll just
They can now
There's
hit
a
you.
bunch
I'll
of
just do this.
daggers spinning around.
It's half open.
It's currently painful to open that
All right,
door.
and
Yeah.
that's going to lead now
Touching
to
the door would be painful.
Keymaster.
So the door's open.
The door is destroyed enough that it is counting as no longer full
They,
cover.
they don't see me, right?
They don't see you. As far as they know, there's only a wolf man, and they also saw a dwarf.
So I can pop in and throw a dagger
Yes.
with advantage.
Yes.
I will do so. Stupid orcs! Plus 3, 6, dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I'll drop a sneak into one of them. The big axe one. We're going to go 4, 5, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
16 damage. Okay.
I think they're actually quite smart orcs. They threw axes at me. That was actually quite.
Okay, so
quite clever.
Jowdrad,
No, I will hide.
there are swirling daggers between you and the orcs.
There we go.
Do you care?
I'll
Just
move
a bit.
them in a bit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use one of my rages, and I will let loose the cerebral outburst and roll a d4. It's a 4. Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with. You know what? This time we're gonna try concussive.
Okay.
So
There's just gonna be a cone out there.
I'm gonna let loose a cone and get those first two guys. I just go.
Strength save.
That is a strength save
They both
DC
fail.
14.
They rolled real low.
Okay,
These
so I'm
orcs
gonna roll
terribly.
this D6. Hope I got a 1 or a 6. 1 or a 6. 1 or a 6. 1 or a 6. It's 5. That's okay. They both take 5 points of thunder damage and they're knocked prone.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, or a 6.
Thankfully, it does not damage the door.
They're all knocked prone?
The two are, yeah.
Nice.
And then I will use reckless attack, as I will look at them and go. And my longsword levitates out of my hand, and with 15-foot reach, I will send it through the door, through the cloud of daggers, and
It's called psionics.
I will attack them.
So you still have disadvantage for the one that's down again, right? So beside them?
You will have disadvantage attacking the
I'll
prone
check
ones.
that right now, actually.
This counts. No, this would still count as a melee attack.
Well, it specifically says melee within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, attack with disadvantage.
Alarms.
So
Silver
this
Gamma
is a
View.
disadvantage,
Attorney at Raw.
but it's advantage, so it's straight roll.
Listen,
Yep.
I can't game the
Straight
rules
roll
in my
against this
favor.
guy.
Dovik Emberview, attorney at Raw.
Straight roll against
right.
this guy.
Good catch.
Here. That is a
I like that.
21 to hit.
Never heard that.
21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
What? Attorney at Raw is brilliant.
I wish I made it up. It's Keith
7,
Baker's
8, 9,
original.
10, 11, and then I'm going to activate Feral Rage. 14 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and I will affect him unless he's dead.
No, so what you
doesn't
see
get the
is you take the sword and you hurl it out, and as it slices open the orc and its blood begins to pool, and you see his eyes kind of dilate, and he just kind of goes like,
Oh no!
Get its little wild hair, and he kind of just starts shaking a little bit.
Well, the next attack roll he has is at disadvantage because I activate the weapon property sap.
Okay.
Ting.
He won't care. That'll be a straight roll.
Oh no! And then I will attack the other one that's prone. My second attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
flare them all up. Get them all mad.
14 to hit.
Yeah, real
As a
smart.
miss, it'll roll out of the way.
Why don't you just hit all three of them? Get
Okay,
them all mad.
And then I will embrace the noblest of pirate traditions and
Sidestep.
Let Gambit be the one throwing out.
get out of line of sight.
Very good. Dovrik.
Everybody's on line
Okay,
of sight
so
with Gambit.
I'll pop into the doorway. See that I cannot see anybody.
Yeah.
they go
Yeah, you
after
really
you.
can't, because unless you get up to the door, you
Yeah.
can't see them, because there's a hole in the door about chest height.
Sorry. Have you ever
Okay.
seen Highlander 2?
No.
Terminator 2.
Yes.
When dude's getting loaded.
Is there anything that I could like? You said there were like crates and barrels that are like kind of half decayed.
And
But-
they're barely crates and barrels, yeah.
Is there anything that could give me any form of cover?
Not
that-
really.
No.
Gambit.
I would like to use the door that is currently open, that's Gambit, and close it enough that I can use it as cover
Yep.
while aiming down towards those
Okay.
two, and then hold my action that if one of them were to get into my line of sight, I would then shoot them.
Sounds good. You can use the door as cover.
Yeah.
That's good.
Gambit just gets shoved
All
in.
right, Gambit.
I use the magic action to move the daggers. It doesn't say to a point I can see.
Well, you can now see there's a hole in the door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Onto the prone, one of the prone.
Okay.
It only takes up 5 feet of space.
Does it affect them immediately?
Yeah, they just take the damage. They
It's
don't.
like a dandelion with a
How
lawnmower.
daggers are great.
5, 7,
Diced orc.
11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. He's very, very, very bloodied.
And then I
Ridiculous.
go out the door and just go like this against the wall.
I'll just hold it open slightly for you
Okay.
and turn it.
So the one in the blades.
Yes.
If he stands up and moves out of it, he's
That's fine. So
right?
if he moves into it,
Okay.
ends his turn in it, or the cube
Okay.
moves into it.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna make a luck roll just for lack of a better thing.
No, he's
Unlucky. All right. Fueled by bloodlust and reckless abandon, the orc leaps to his feet and charges through the door, and you hear a click as he steps on a pressure plate, and bolts fly out of the wall,
Well, there's a trap there, by the way, guys.
which would be why they were hurling hand axes originally.
Very
Is this
smart.
the point that I would shoot him? If
It is. It is. Yes. It is.
This might do him in.
I'll wait to see if he
Just wait to see how this
survives.
goes.
Yeah.
I'm just like
He has to
like
make a
cronked up
dex
against the
save.
wall.
Orc's having a real bad day.
That's not bad. That's a 16, which is enough. So he's only going to take half damage. So, oh Lord, that's pretty low. So you, oh yeah. Okay, here's what you see happen. The orc charges, he steps on the plate, bolts fly out of the walls, just, and he kind of looks down at them, he goes, you see his veins get all black, kind of just blood oozing from his nostrils. His eyes roll back and he hits the ground. And
That was easy.
he did not get within 5 feet of you. So you see him kind of just glare at you. His eyes roll back and he hits the ground and first foaming at the mouth.
So he didn't make it through the door?
He
then?
didn't make it through the door.
Okay.
He died on the pressure plate. The other two kind of like, and they get up and they're gonna take cover behind the wall.
They're just like, oh.
What are they doing?
That room's trapped. We
I
found
will
out
say,
because they sprung it on themselves, so that works.
unfortunately, you don't see the other two get up and move to the side.
You know, if I can't see them, they can't see us, so I'll
Keymaster.
take that as a win.
Well, this is a suboptimal play on my part.
I mean, go in, shank one, disengage.
Is he laying on the
Okay.
pressure plate now?
Yes,
Oh, perfect. So it can't reset because his body weight's
that's
on the pressure
correct.
plate.
Yes.
That's funny. All right, I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to go to the edge of the door on the left
Sure.
to get the first one in sight.
Okay.
I'm assuming because I was stealth, I'll get an advantage.
But he's
on
in the
him.
hallway.
I'm right here.
Oh, you're right there. Yeah.
So I'm going to go to here.
Okay.
And I want to, first one I see up against the wall,
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna rock a dagger at.
They're hiding up on that wall.
Yeah. Yes, 18, 25.
That is a hit.
We will drop a dagger with some sneakage. Sneakage is delicious. We're gonna go for 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 DiMaggio. Oh, what the hell? Let's fear the strong. 24. Fear the small, I mean. 24
Oh,
for the
because
dagger.
it's an additional 3, right?
Yeah, so it's 24 in total. Into
Okay.
into the prone orc. That's not good. And then I will bonus action dash.
He's entered the bloodlust.
If you have Nick, you can throw your second dagger, and still bonus action dash out.
How's he looking?
Bloodied.
It didn't take much for the last one that went crazy to.
Was it a dagger you threw?
Well, unless
Yeah.
the trap was
No,
20d6 damage.
I'll
That is
bonus action.
possible.
I'll bonus action to get the hell out.
You can do both. Because of
Cannot.
Nick, right?
Nick allows me to throw a second dagger, or is it melee?
Nick allows you to make a second two-weapon attack without using your bonus action.
Yeah.
It's made as part of the attack action.
Yeah. You
Will
can't
it still be an advantage? But it wouldn't matter.
No, it wouldn't
Okay.
be.
It doesn't matter for. They can't sneak a
Yeah,
second
it'd be a
time.
straight
Yeah.
roll.
Sure, I'll throw a second dagger. I'm out of daggers at this point. It's the same amount, 25 to hit.
Yep.
So it's just a D4.
24 to hit, sorry. 24?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
D4, do I get to have my dexterity to it?
No, it's unless you. It's the same as your normal offhand attack, so you normally know.
Hot mess of 1 damage.
Sick.
And then I will dash the hell out of the room.
All right. That will then
Hot mess of 1
lead
damage.
us to
Hot mess.
Jowdrad.
Bop, 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 bop.
You step
Well, actually, where's the cloud of daggers again? Oh, over here.
over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
you
I'll
can
just-
avoid it.
I'll just step on his squishy body.
Okay.
You know what? I'll
You depress the plate an extra layer. And
I'll do this. I will.
And your head comes off.
I mean,
I
you
will-
have telekinesis.
They just start swinging wildly in every direction.
Hey guys. I don't think I can. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not sure if I can reason with you guys. That's all right. I'm gonna peek in. I'm gonna spend another cerebral outburst, and I will do a 50-foot cone and go, and then a concussive blast will fire out. I need to make strength saves.
1 success.
That is a 2, unfortunately. So 1 thunder damage to one, and
Okay.
2 to thunder damage to the other, and the other one's knocked prone. Whoa!
Is that the one that's freaking out?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then with, because they're 10 feet away, I'm going to go ahead and reckless attack on the one that's standing
Okay.
to get advantage.
As you do that, the other one, as he goes, he's knocked prone. He's just swinging so wildly that his great axe does actually come up towards you with disadvantage because he's prone.
10 feet away?
Yeah, you're good. Never mind.
Well. Not 20.
Okay.
First attack. So the guy that's standing takes terrible damage.
I don't know if that means he rolled bad
Oh,
or if
he
it's
rolled
just really
awful.
It was
terrible damage.
awful. 14 slashing
Okay.
in total on the first one.
Yeah.
Second attack.
I don't think I've ever seen so many attacks with an unlit flame tongue. It's amazing.
15.
That will miss.
Okay, well then at that point I will go and move
Old
over this
school
corner.
urban warfare.
Okay. Sounds good. That's it for Jowdrad. Dobrik.
You know what? I don't
Oh,
think
sorry,
there's
add 2 more damage onto that. I forgot about rage.
And he would get a free attack on you because you moved out of his reach, didn't you?
I thought it was within 10 feet of him, not 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Then you're fine.
Yeah. Just flinging it outwards.
I don't think there's something better can do other than just hide behind the door and shoot the person that's stupid enough to look out.
Sure.
Because they're
Ready in action.
stuck.
Ready in
Why
action.
not? So yeah,
Gambit?
yeah.
I will go in. Oh, excuse me, Dobrik.
Sorry, yep.
Where
There you
are
go.
they?
Oh, they're like beside the door on your.
I'll
Right.
look, and as soon as I see them, and then teleport the daggers to.
The prone one or the
Yeah,
standing
the
one?
prone one.
Yeah. 6, 8, 12.
Nice.
Okay. Just slicing and dicing, chunks of him flying around.
Hello.
Is looking pretty much on death's door there.
And then I'll go into that corner.
All right. He will get up and charge out the door, looking for the nearest target he can see, which I think is Jowdrack, because you're like
How much
directly.
speed has he got?
Well, I'm gonna bonus action hide.
He's an orc.
Oh yeah.
Ish.
Is Judge
Right.
within?
So as the orc
Yeah.
gets up and stares over, activating bonus action aggressive.
Oh yeah.
He will then bull rush you. Just getting in close. He's going to make an attack, and he's attacking recklessly. But he will get shot.
him before he
gets
hits
shot.
He won't. He gets to there, gets shot.
Yeah. So do I have advantage because he didn't see me at the start of his turn, hiding behind this door, or
No,
Yeah.
no, you're not
Yeah.
hitting.
That's no. It's not like it was needed though. 25 to
That's
hit.
a hit.
Okay. Well,
Help! Help!
Oh no, 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 no.
don't worry, I got you. No, please don't kill.
Boom. Holy shit. How many dice is this thing deal?
It's 4d4, but I have Savage Attacker, so I roll twice and take the higher.
Oh, nice.
Lot. Doesn't matter. They're the same this time, so it is 15 radiant.
Holy.
As I just, don't worry, I got you.
Oh,
Jawjack.
jeez.
Oh,
He still manages to get to you.
What's going on in there?
He's trying to give me a hug!
25 to hit.
Oh my god, yes!
12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
and
I'll
you are
reduce that to
shoved-
6.
You were shoved directly into the corner, but you can't move, so that's fine. Which then he brings his. If you can please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes, as he brings his knee up in full close quarters.
so for the record,
Danger sense?
Yeah,
yeah, you can see it.
coming.
17?
So you just, as the knee jolts right up where your groin was milliseconds before.
Buddy.
And then using that as a distraction, the great axe comes out.
He still has advantage because
If he had hit, it
reckless.
would have
With a
justified that
critical
screaming
hit.
noise that he'd made.
for 24 slashing damage.
I will choose to take 12
I thought we all.
because I'm
Yeah.
raging.
Just a
thought we all
24
agreed.
slashing
You
damage
got a
to him?
critical hit.
Yeah.
And then his
Holy.
third strike with a 25 to hit
Oh my-
for 12 slashing as he then
Sick.
continues.
I'm beyond bloodied. I was bloodied a while ago.
And
You're
he's
doing,
just
you're doing the Mortal Kombat finish him?
swinging wildly. So is this guy, to be fair, just swinging
I am
wildly in every
I'm
direction.
so hurt.
We should all just sit down and have
Over
popcorn.
from 72
The other
hit
one
points to
lost the
nothing.
Moves around, bull rushes directly into Gambit.
I took the hide action
Never mind
and
then.
rolled an 11 on stealth.
Oh, an 11? Oh, he can see you. He's not,
Giant man
He's
in
not,
the
I was
He's not
hiding
going
and
to see
then
me.
it saw this and went, ooh!
yeah, that's right. He's not dead. Around the corner. Please give me a dex save as he just goes with his foot forward directly towards your
23.
Okay, and you just kind of out of the way
It just
as
hits the balls of stone.
his bull rush.
3 attacks
Greens into you.
and the kick.
It's his bonus action. Is the kick. He's not bloodthirsty, so he's not rolling with advantage. So that is going to miss.
What
First
did he
one,
roll?
A 9.
Oh, okay.
Is it? Your AC is bad. It's not
Followed by,
that bad.
followed by a 12.
That is my AC.
Okay, you are
Wear
slammed
armor!
for 12 bludgeoning damage, and you are shoved 5 feet away. He then moves into that space for free. He takes another shove at you, which is going to hit, obviously.
Yeah.
For another 12 bludgeoning damage. And you were
12 on
shoved.
both.
Yes, and you are shoved 5 feet into the other orc, triggering that orc's reaction to
Oh,
make a
it's
free attack
these
on you.
assholes!
Stone's endurance.
I only take 12 total.
Cool. He then shoves you another 5 feet, triggering an opportunity attack from the other one, thanks to their reactions.
Shark enforcers.
Wow, you remember all the way back there?
Yes, of course I do.
Yeah.
It's burned into my brain forever, like a nightmare.
The other one, swinging wildly around, then catches you as you are shoved towards it for 12 slashing damage.
Alright.
Stone's endurance is so good, though.
I know, but I can only use it once per
Yeah, no,
reaction.
but it's so good.
This is wild.
Cool. Right now we are
The cloud
on
of daggers fizzles into nothingness.
to Keymaster.
You did a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
Is Cloud of Daggers concentration?
They don't see me, so I can go in there and make some attacks.
Yes.
Aye.
With advantage, you'd say?
Yes, and one of them appears to be just like bleeding profusely, frothing.
I'll run into the middle here.
Okay,
First attack on Mr. Bloodied.
sounds good.
16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 to hit.
That's it.
He's their super bloodied one, right?
He certainly is.
And we're just gonna rock some damage into him for 8.
Okay, as you stab him, he goes. And in his relentless, he will get one more free attack as he goes to 0.
Who's he going at? Me?
Jaja.
Oh.
Still,
He's
still with advantage.
still with advantage.
It's very singular.
24 to hit.
Yeah,
10 slashing damage, and he goes down.
I'm out.
Oh, you go out?
I'm out.
You're out. Oh, then he's reduced to 1.
If he
As
kills
he's
someone,
he's like invigorated by the adrenaline rush.
that's why. Wow. Okay.
Huh.
Fun stuff.
I go down a lot.
What gear do we have?
Whatever you have.
From the stuff that always resets as we
Yeah,
play?
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That's messed up.
That is messed up.
Okay. I will take 5. I will
72
forgo
hit points
my
don't mean
second
shit.
attack.
Should have raged earlier.
Yes. You did take a lot of damage.
Short sword does Vex.
Yes.
Yes.
So if I bonus action my second attack, I can probably kill him.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
1 HP.
But I can't bring you up this turn, or I can bring you up instead.
Nah, he'll survive.
Let me die.
There's so many bodies between us.
Well, to be
and
fair,
him.
his turn is next.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna forget. So as I see this reaction, I'm like, holy cow!
Yeah. It's party time!
I mean, you're unconscious, so you can't react.
It's party time, Jaldred!
And I will fast hands. I will step 5 feet in, and over top of the frothy orc, and be like, "Excuse me, Mr. Orc." Exactly. You sound just like Dovrik. when he's trying to give tactical advice. All right. So
So unnecessary. My tactical advice has been on point consistently.
see what I mean?
You just-
12 plus 7, 19. You get 23 hit points back.
What potion did we feed him? What?
The extreme healing potion that we had from Chump's Change.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Harder
It resets every time we play.
You live again.
So you get 23 hit points back, and then I'm gonna step like in between you and the orc, and hold my daggers and be like, "You better." Or actually no, I'll go to the other side of the orc. I'll spin around again just so you get advantage on this, and be like, "I'm staying in melee to help you. You better do something good."
All right.
That's my action.
Jowdrad, on your turn, you realize that this orc is swinging so unpredictably wild that if you try to attack anything other than him, you'll have disadvantage. Not that that's probably going to...
But you don't have to reckless right now because I'm
No,
engaged.
yeah.
That blocks as long as an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper.
Hey, listen, I get the whole page. I'm going to use it.
You're saving the trees, and we thank you for it. I will stand up with half movement.
Mm-hmm.
Does this guy look like he's just like...
It's literally a 1 hit point, yeah.
Bonus action, I will go, Fushta, and my sword will ignite, and then I'll raise my sword, and I'll strike, and I'll kick him in the nuts.
All right.
Recklessly.
Sounds good.
You don't need to reckless. You get the bonus anyway.
Yeah, you're flanking.
You're flanking with me.
I'll still do it reckless, it's fine.
To the second person, so he'll move to attack him.
Natural 18.
That's it, yeah. You take
He takes, because I'm raging, he takes 7 points of bludgeoning as I kick him so hard in the nuts that I
They come out his mouth.
shatter everything.
I can just picture 2 Christmas balls going inside a pouch.
I thought
As he falls, I go.
Rattling around.
It's like muscle top.
It's done. And then I will turn to the other guy and go, you're next. And with Reckless Kinetics, I will increase my range by 10 feet, and I will fling the now flaming longsword at the second guy.
Sounds good. Now we're getting some damage on the field.
Oh yeah. That's a 25 to hit there, bud.
That's the
Yeah,
Canadian
that's
side
a
of the
great
25 to hit there. Okay, so that's going to be
a.
it's going to be a, let's see here. It's going to be 14, 15, 16 slash and damage there. And 5 points of fire.
Wow.
So 21 damage.
That explains why these things were not dying as fast as I expected them to die.
Yeah.
You just slash into this guy's like, and he starts blood raging.
Damn it, run!
Which takes us to
I am-
Dovrik.
Oh wait, no, actually, sorry. Because of I have not rest of moved. I'm gonna just.
Okay.
Hopefully there's more traps over
The
there.
barbarian, folks.
All right.
Rogue is
Dovrik.
staying
I'm
in the
glad
tank.
that we at least have class and don't go around hitting people in the nuts. I'm okay. So
No, I just shoot them.
yeah,
Like a gentleman.
I just blow their entire crotch region out. I won't kick him with that
Yeah,
stuff.
you just,
I'll just castrate them.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah, there's nothing
Gone.
to kick if it's completely eradicated with a lot of radiant.
Clean break.
exactly.
Clean
It's
break.
clean. It's pure.
It cauterizes.
Cleansing.
It cauterizes. It cauterizes it.
That's right.
Jesus.
But I'll shoot the guy that's still engaged.
Cauterize them.
Ooh, how does a 26 sound?
Sounds like a hit to me.
Sounds great.
Your dice tray stresses me out.
Because he's got all the dice in there. and
Jumble of
he's-
dice. Look at my dice tray. 1.
I have 2 dice trays to avoid this problem.
Oh, look at
I have this beautiful
fancy-
dispel dice case that holds all my dice.
15 points of radiance.
Okay.
And then I'll take my second shot.
He is near death.
Just hit him. It's easy.
19.
You hit. He's dead.
His crotch is completely cauterized.
As he gets taken down to 0 hit points, he takes one last swipe at the only target, which is Gambit or Keymaster. I'm going to say Gambit because you're bigger.
Sure.
More honorable.
More cowardly.
What?
Because easier target.
Well, he was the one punching you before, and
Ryan.
he didn't. Listen, a small skittering person came in and stabbed his friend.
Oh,
but he
wait,
was only fighting
he
you.
has disadvantage on this because I hit him with sap.
Oh. Does a 10 hit Keymaster?
No, God, no.
Okay.
Well,
Too short.
I stabbed like 5 times on the way down.
And I whip him's nuts.
He don't have nuts anymore. He's been cauterized.
And the last orc falls.
Okay.
Oh, how's everyone doing?
Treasure!
Yes!
Hey, I'll grab the other orc by the plate. I'll just take his head and
You-
push the plate down several times just to shoot the Dovrik. No, I'm kidding.
Treasure.
Treasure.
We're not here for treasure, we're here for a woman.
This is great.
We're here for a woman.
Both. We're here for both.
It's a girl, creep sauce.
Well, we don't
Yeah,
know.
but also
Why would you clarify that?
treasure. What if she's in the treasure chest,
What if these
being kept
people,
hostage?
or they have a key for an unpickable lock? I know, crazy.
What if they
That she's
polymorphed
in.
one of these orcs into one of these orcs and we just killed her?
Well,
then the
then she'd
adventure
go
would be
back.
moot.
That's a pretty powerful
I would like
magic.
to search some more.
That would be a wild trap.
Search the orcs.
Yes, I would love
Looks
to.
like they were filling their pockets with gold.
I would love all of their gold.
80 gold pieces.
No, 8 gold pieces.
That's what I said, 7 gold pieces.
That's right.
A gold piece for Dovrik.
Don't
You owe
worry.
me 10 gold.
3 copper, a tankard of ale.
You search the orcs and lose 15 gold.
Wait a minute, what?
There is also...
Sticky pockets.
There is also... one of them had a potion of healing.
Oh, I'll just take that.
I think we'll just immediately just
Yeah,
flush
go
this
ahead.
man.
Watch us down yonder.
I'm drinking
hallway.
this.
Actually, you know what? No, instead,
I go back
you
out.
can
and
have
look at
it over there. I will just heal you. I'll give you a nice,
Is it a basic healing potion?
lovely back massage, and I will heal you.
Feel strange.
No, I've got my kit.
I
There are also
feel like this
two-
back massage is going to end with like a random gunshot.
There are also
To cast your magic.
Two chests still filled with coins and stuff.
Don't worry, you get back 11 hit points.
Well, that's actually really good. Thank you.
It's a great. Yeah.
I would check the chests for any
Yeah,
trappings.
you do that.
Go for it.
With my investigation, 13 plus 8
Is 21.
You do see that there is definitely a trap on the pressure plate right in front of the door, but that seems to be the only trap in the room.
All right, I'll filter through the gold.
Looks to be about 70 gold, a potion, and an amulet.
Oh,
What's the potion?
what's the amulet?
Another healing potion?
Mm-hmm.
You know they're never gonna die.
What's the amulet look like?
It looks like a magical
wear it.
amulet.
Just wear it.
Oh, Gambit! It's a
Gambit.
magical amulet.
I toss it over to you.
I take out my book and I cast Identify on it.
Amulet of protection, +1 AC in all saves.
It is an amulet
need-
of finding gold, but we already found it.
Oh,
so.
beautiful. Thank you.
You know what? I'll hold on to it. We've already found the gold.
Well, just wear
It's
it.
just, it just points
You
to
lost
these
all that
chests.
money on the horse races. You need that.
It just points to these chests. It's like if you needed to find the chests.
Why
like
would you lie
like
to
a
us?
beacon. I'm
well,
not lying.
that's what I'm saying. You lost all that money on the horse races, so you should wear
Let's
it.
deception.
16.
I wholeheartedly believe you.
I want to insight this.
Why would you ever lie to me?
Have advantage on
17.
insights. What did you roll?
16.
Dang. I mean, I need this money.
Keymaster's just gonna raise his
My
eyebrow.
business
You know
is
what?
so.
I'll hold on to
Financially
it.
skewed.
Maybe I can replicate the spell later on some of the things we have to like keep track of them.
I mean, he is the wizard.
Did you acquire attunement, by the way?
I believe so.
Okay.
I begin silently attuning.
Just need an
For the
hour rest.
no, for the it's harmonious, so it'll take only a minute.
Oh.
I love those harmonious.
Excuse me a moment.
45 seconds later.
Sorry, I just had to clear the old singing vessels.
You look harder to hit.
So you'll have a +1 to AC and all saving throws.
Great.
Now a
You
12
need
does
that.
miss you.
You
By
do
the way,
really need that.
I tap the thing. Chests are still there.
So it only detects these chests.
Yeah, it's like a tracking beacon.
Could I take
So
one
we will never
chest?
be lost from here.
Yeah.
Not with gold in it. I just mean I want a chest.
Yeah.
I will take a chest.
It looks like they'd been fairly emptied by some figures earlier.
Keymaster just
You
looks
would
at you.
assume that the hobgoblins.
Keymaster looks at Gambit.
Okay,
Tracking.
no problem. We'll let that go.
He doesn't know what it does, but
Yeah. This does appear to be a dead end, however.
Ooh. I'll take 2 chests. I'll go back into the main room. I would like to open a chest. I'd like to walk up to an elf statue and put the chest over its head. I'll take the other chest and we'll put that over the other one's head.
good. Get them going.
So that the lids
Piss them off.
the lids are now like the lids are almost like a makeshift wooden
you
bra.
Skyrimmed it.
Yeah, I Skyrimmed it. Yeah.
Are
I'm gonna
any
take a
of
moment
the,
in the other room. Look, go. Nothing's animated.
No.
Are any of the
You might
bodies
need a-
wearing leather armor?
No.
You finally decide to get
I'm
armor.
not having armor.
Why don't you wear armor?
I can only wear leather armor.
I could have given you some.
Very hard to find other armor.
I always forget about it. It's so
D&D.
bulky.
Can you use a shield?
You know what we need?
2 sets of full
Oh wait,
plate.
no, you can't. Well, what if you could use a shield? But you can't.
She says a door here.
No, there's
No,
a door.
there's a door right over
Okay.
there, and then there's the
And there's the
door
door
right
here,
there.
and there's
Oh well.
the passageway
Who needs
that
armor
continues
anyways?
Where are we gonna go now?
Blood pooling down.
Let's do that one because that one doesn't look like it leads anywhere, and I don't want to necessarily have something back. I would once more attempt to be stealthy.
I will not.
I will not.
Actively.
I will actively not as well.
I
you're
will
gonna
skip
investigate
with arm in arm with
the
Gambit.
You're gonna investigate the door of this section here. This door here.
Yep.
The sad part is you're still stealthier than me.
We are so loud.
There is a door.
Ooh, I rolled a 19.
That
Investigation plus
door
8,
looks like a window.
27. 27.
You hear
Why are we checking the side
scratching against
passages?
the door.
I'm pretty sure she's going to be down the central door that's ornate.
Guys, listen.
Also,
What?
this passageway does continue on to a door, which
I don't want people.
I have used this
Door.
handy dandy little door to represent because I ran out of doors.
There you go.
But there is
I
a
don't
door
want-
down that hallway.
I don't want a whole fight happening and some people walking behind us while we have her, and then she gets stuck.
Okay,
Guys, wait.
what if, while we're banding about trying to get gold and stuff, she's slaughtered? You'll feel very bad that we didn't just go through the big door that says, hostage here.
I mean,
Here's
yeah.
That's not a bad idea, but listen.
Because here's the thing. She's slaughtered already. She's slaughtered already.
Sorry, 1 second, keep
Yeah. She's not getting any more slaughtered.
No.
I
So
feel
this
like
is
that's
it.
unequivocally false.
She might be not slaughtered now and might be slaughtered in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you spent a minute.
We really should say that, girl.
Yeah.
Like post
I was clearing my larynx.
What were you gonna say, Cave Master?
There's something
Okay,
behind.
so
Yeah.
central passageway. I
Right.
think.
We should go.
Let's just go. Sorry. What were you on about?
He walks over to the central door. And he investigates.
Okay.
I will on
nothing
this door that we're at.
Don't open it!
Why not?
I think there's undead in there.
Why didn't you say
Can we
anything?
kill the undead then, please?
No,
There's only
leave it
one
alone.
way to make sure without opening the door.
Go, Doug.
Pipe up next time,
Would you like
won't
to
you?
smell? See if you see.
Could I
anything.
smell under the door?
Are you smelling under the first door over here in the corner?
I'm the only one here.
Okay, then you're gonna smell that door.
Yep. Oh, I didn't even wait to see what that was.
Pipe up next time.
24.
Sulfur and brimstone with a hint of ash.
Smells like Damon farts.
Yeah,
Well,
that is demonic stuff.
You know what? Remember that div you used to travel with?
Who?
That absolute numbskull?
Who?
I don't recall ever traveling
No.
with the numbskull that isn't this one.
Pre-G.
Pre-G.
Yeah, pre-Gambit era.
you mean the Arch Scion Sacre?
Oh, the
The most wondrous man alive?
Yeah, the guy who completed our
The guy
team.
who could literally fight
Oh.
demons 12 to
Cheers
1
to
while
Cray.
holding a wine glass
Yeah.
and never
Cray,
spill a drop.
everybody. Oh,
Yeah.
what a great character.
What a
Just call
wonderful
him-
guy.
I just call him Githead. Anyways,
So that seems rude.
or Divvy.
Why would you be so mad at Cray? He's so
I'm just
good.
saying, it's moments like these where it would be maybe useful if he potentially could be here.
He's all. Every moment is
Gods, I
important
love
if he was
Cray.
here.
I miss
Literally
him, you
every
know?
single
Miss that
moment.
guy.
He was
So yeah,
I'd invite that
sulfur-
guy to my wedding.
would
Sulfur,
too.
brimstone, hints of ash.
Yeah, let's not go in there.
The
It
master
smells
hears
bad.
growling and scratching against the door.
No, we're gonna stay away from those hellhounds.
Yeah.
Who said anything about help?
That's all I can think of.
Crack the door!
I'm gonna go to the green door and stand next to Keymaster.
Okay.
While they were doing that over here, I did a 21 on investigation.
'Tis locked.
Can.
Is it locked?
combat?
And trapped or locked?
It appears to be just locked.
Oh,
Well,
chest is still over there.
No, that seems like an amazing ability.
Wait,
let's see if it remains locked.
All right.
I instead I'm going. Ooh, I instead I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to here and watch the statues.
I would like to be in that corner and, or like over here, so I have a firing line on the door. No, like towards that. Yes.
Here, we'll just get this invisible dead body out here.
Yep.
I'm going to.
And hold my action if, you know, more orcs decide to throw axes or some other nefarious being.
Here
Sure.
we go.
I'm holding my action to whip.
13 plus sleight of hand at advantage of 9 is a 22. Unlock the door.
Unlocked.
Got that. God,
You had the key the whole time?
I always have the keys. I have
Oh,
the keys to everything. You know why? I'm the key master. Door.
You're the locksmith.
It's unlocked. I believe it's tradition for you to be the one to open it.
That is your job.
There is no response.
We are safe.
That's your.
Side mule kick.
That's your clarify for us being safe.
I didn't feel any more safe.
I'll kick it so hard it opens in.
Wait 2 seconds and then kick the
No, you
door.
kicked it, and then your foot pulled it open.
It just go con the door.
All right. You open the door to reveal what appears
Another
to
door.
what appears to have at one point been a sort of receiving chamber to the temple. This is where it was likely that people would enter forth and kind of prepare themselves before entering into the temple proper. Scattered around this room are ancient, decrepit skeletons. Unfortunately, they are standing up with weapons at the ready.
It's like Hero Quest.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think I would consider myself to be surprised in this instance.
No, in the center is a large skeleton of a humanoid deer-headed creature, antlers spread way out with its oblongish, bony head, and its eyes kind of glare as it clatters over to look at the door. Intruders, kill them. Upon which the rest say, "Yes, John!"
I would like to shoot John if I might. As I'm holding my action.
I'm sorry, it's the wrong house.
So, okay, you're welcome to do that.
You close the door.
I will wait till he shoots and
Okay.
then go. I'm sorry, wrong house.
Go ahead and give me a shot.
11.
11 on a skeleton.
Hits the door as you
An
close
11
it.
will miss.
Dude, go in there and
Yeah.
drop a cone.
So just,
Well, I was holding my action.
and then the
I will
door,
slam the door and I will like
Slam
press
the
my
door.
back up against the door and go, we gotta get out of here, it's the wrong house.
We gotta find the girl.
the door goes so.
Okay.
Here, I'll hold my action to.
Suddenly I want to go back to fart room.
You open the door, I'll let out a cone, and just hit everything on the other side, okay?
When?
I'll go up to the door now.
Everybody get ready, I'm not sure how I can hold this.
Now.
Wait.
And I'm just holding my action, so as soon as the door's open, I'll let loose a cone.
You unleash a cone.
I will
Yeah.
move to one side and throw open the door.
That's a save?
Yes, that's a dexterity saving throw. Let me pull up the actually, let me
Roll
pass
5 dex saves.
the
Yeah.
don't have, I think, the stat block.
Okay. 2 successes and a bunch of fails. There's gonna be a lot of radiant damage, I imagine.
Yes.
I will help you find that thing you're looking
It's-
for and some stuff.
It's D8s.
8s, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe it's 5, but we'll find out very soon.
Over the cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cone is
5d8.
the cone is 5d8 in a 15-foot cone.
And then dex save was
DC 15 dex
15,
save.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 successes and a bunch of fails.
Cone of radiant heat.
16 radiant.
Radiant damage. Okay. Light cascades into the room. You see some of the skeletons kind of turn over and go, "Ah!" and you see their bodies explode as shrapnel of bones bounce around the room, slicing open various little bits of cloth and things that still cling to the other ones. Here's the deal. So, funny thing, all but John the deer and the guy in the back live.
Jesus, I just figured it out.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah.
And then what happens is, as the other 3 die, they explode into bony shrapnel. So now they need to make 3 consecutive dex saves to survive the bony shrapnel.
Exploding skeletons.
Cool. They both shatter into their own bony explosions. The entire room is filled with exploding bone fragments in all directions.
That was a firefight!
The entire room just shrapnel in every direction. The door, the other side of the door is like bones stuck to the inside of the wood and the iron bands.
That's
And
also
then
one of the better shots I've ever had.
It's quiet.
Whoa!
That was a shrapnel trap. It was like a
My gun is
trap.
amazing.
Trapnel.
Yeah, see, that's designed for barbarian runs in, kills one of them in the chest.
And then dies.
I didn't even get to talk to John.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, John.
Oh dear.
You were a good deer.
Shall we attempt to...
He paid for it.
Allow me.
Dearly.
Allow me. I searched the room at the door frame.
Sounds good.
We should hoof it in there.
By investigation,
Can't just prance about all day.
5 is 13. Anything on the room? The pressure plates
The
are there.
room seems
They'll be
fine.
dearly missed.
The door at the far end appears to be stuck.
Stuck how?
Like not locked. It's just like it's rusted shut. Like it just won't open.
Oh.
Okay.
And this room seems undisturbed, at least until the bones went everywhere. But it doesn't seem like this room was actually like touched. There's no kind of footsteps or just
I don't know if
dust.
this is the right path, guys.
Maybe I can try to wedge open the door with my
Might-
super strength.
But this is I don't think this is the right way through.
Do you think if you'd spoken to John, we would have gotten Antler?
Might I have a reminding on what midnight oil coffee does? Because it might be
Midnight
incredibly
oil
stale at this point,
It's
but I
super,
still
it's super slippery. It puts freedom of movement on you.
yeah, that's what I thought.
You can also use it on the door.
That's
too.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's the one that you're annoyed with?
I
It's the biggest
don't know about that.
You've had so many worse ones.
I go in the room.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if she wasn't captured and brought this way, probably not.
It doesn't look like this is the right path.
So we
Why?
go back because
Because there's no
footstep.
disturbance in here.
Yeah,
How would you know? There's literally thousands of shards of bone.
I trust his judgment, his skills to
Can I
detect.
show you the door?
True.
Yeah.
It just looks like it's rusty.
Yeah. It's rusted shut.
Can I tell whether it's a
Especially,
pushy or a pulley?
What if it's
Yeah.
a slidey?
What would be more advantageous to you?
Perception.
Well, no, give
No.
me a
Oh,
luck roll
luck
to
roll.
see.
Give me a luck roll. 11. 15. I'm lucky.
Okay. Then it is however you would prefer. I'm assuming
A
push.
pocket door.
Yeah.
but wait, no, stop.
What? You got me
didn't go
mid-kick. I gotta
through
do
this-
something.
Kick the wall.
They didn't go through it.
They
But
didn't go through this door, which means the girl didn't go through this door.
What if they had the door open and they threw her from the other room?
The door is rusted shut.
Maybe
They
that's what they
didn't
want us
open
to
it to
think.
put a child or a daughter or a woman, however we're describing her, through this door. Let's just go
Maybe
through
there's
the other way.
supplies in there that'll help us save the girl.
I think we should just go down the other area.
I think we open the door. Let's do a vote.
Fine.
Metal door. Sorry.
I kick the door.
I've got a way to grease open the door.
I kick it so hard.
Give me a strength check.
I kick it with the force of an angry god. Strength or athletics?
Athletics, I guess. You are like really going into this.
No. 12.
I would like to.
He just like falls to one knee and goes, my knee.
Does that count as a
Oh,
vote
my
again?
I would
Wait,
like
let me
to.
try again. I got a second attack.
Wait a second. But stop. Let me aid you. I would like to produce a very thick or a very thin black midnight oil coffee.
Yeah.
Just open up, take a sip. Oh, that's gone bad, but I'll just pour it over the logs because that's old.
Black coffee went bad.
It's pretty stale.
Door is now nice and slick.
Can I just open the door? Okay.
While he's charging.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. He charges in the room. Do it.
Yeah, I run 40 feet in the
All
room.
right.
Oh, I'm gonna crash over that table.
You leap into a room where, and as you charge into this room,
Amazing.
4 goblins all holding bowls of toad soup throw the bowls at you.
Not toad soup.
It's theoretically delicious.
I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dangerous hands. Come on, baby. Come on. 8.
A bowl of toad soup flies directly onto your face, and you are now blinded. And we're going to roll initiative.
Can I, with the force of my momentum,
And you will
that's
be
like
surprised.
15 feet, can I bowl over that
We're all
table?
surprised?
Yeah.
I will
think this
bowl.
way.
I will bowl
Is it
over
all
that
surprised?
table. Are we surprised?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have straight roll then.
7 for me. 8. Sorry. 8.
8.
4.
Disadvantage really sucks.
Not going last.
Rolling so bad.
6.
5.
5! I'm going second in this party.
Wait, what did you get?
I'm gonna die again.
I got 8.
4, 5, 6.
No, I'm 6, 5,
4, 5, 6, 8.
8.
The goblins, you can't see this happen, but they all pull out short bows.
Is kicking over the table doing?
Is he
doing
within
anything?
5 feet of me?
We'll say you've charged in, the table's been kicked over, giving them great cover.
Break the leg.
As they all dive behind the table,
Break the leg!
This soup tastes like frogs.
they all dive behind the table, gnaw on a little bit of roast skewer of squirrel, and they all just begin pelting you with arrows.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Oh, they have advantage because I'm blinded.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Right.
It's party time.
You're gonna take 7,
party
9,
time.
so 9 piercing damage.
I'm not raging.
Oh, 1 second. Did he make it more than 5 feet into this room?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, he is more than that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Followed by another 8 piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
Followed by 9 piercing damage.
Are they just all hitting?
Yes. They have
They have
advantage.
advantage.
Okay, so that was the first goblin.
Wait,
Now,
what?
Now the second goblin takes his shots.
You'll have 3 shots?
That's right.
We are level 7.
That does-
Only 7 piercing damage.
Were you maintaining your rage this entire time?
No.
Critical hit.
I'm out. I'm dead.
Okay, so he just gets, he charges in, he gets splattered with a bowl full of soup, and he just gets pelted with arrows as he hits the ground.
3 attacks each.
The rest then use their bonus action to hide behind the table.
Okay.
Keymaster,
Can I see that they clearly just hid behind the table?
you know
though?
they're behind the table, but you
Okay.
can't see them.
Yeah.
Do you want to load a cone on them in a minute?
I've got 1 more cone for the day. But it's not a bad spot to do it, so.
How's that table look? Like rickety?
Yeah,
Like a good.
it doesn't look super sturdy.
Okay. I will turn
also
the corner. Pull out my old trusty fan.
Oh.
And blow 10 feet into all of them. I'm gonna do gust of wind.
I'm gonna have them make strength saves.
And I want to know if the table blasts apart.
So, would you prefer the table blast apart, or that it shove them up against the wall and like pin them?
Pin them all.
Give me a luck roll. If you're lucky, it'll pin them. If you're unlucky, it will begin to shatter.
Okay.
So you're gonna be good either way. It's
Blue
just
first. Well, I'm unlucky because blue was a 20.
okay.
So I'm unlucky, so the
So
table will shatter.
the table just breaks apart and stops. You can kind of see them a little bit more now. They have a little bit of cover from the shards of it, but they no longer. You can actually attack them now. They're no longer.
Yeah, and them shooting upwind is gonna suck.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so I'll just. You meat-eating goblin disasters! You traitor! You're gonna die! That is my action. Bonus action, I will step in. Boom. Give you. I'll give you the
Aren't you
other.
glad you didn't drink
I'll
the
give you my
healing
second
potion?
supreme heal. Save the other two for later.
Party
Ooh,
time.
1, 7, 11 plus 6, 17, 18, 19, 21 hit points back. And then, if I may, I've still got a lot of movement. I'll just drag him back to the door frame.
Sure.
Soup!
All right, Dovrik.
And I'll maintain the door frame with the frame.
Okay. I can go 15 feet into the room.
I'm on the door frame here, yeah. So that should do them.
Well, I will. I also, as a fire beard dwarf,
The burning.
burning hands.
Yeah.
They probably have good decks. But
Yeah, but they're also surrounded by a lot of wood. And they're
that's
using
true.
the wood as cover, so I would like to just burn it all.
Okay.
So yeah, if
Dex
they could please
save.
give me a deck save.
It's a 15. 14 is my lowest.
They all pass.
Yeah, well, yeah. They're very dexterous. They're like,
Yeah, and shocking, don't have high
I will
spell
say
saves.
that this is going to burn the table beyond usage.
That's yep. The chairs as well, hopefully.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to get it all.
There is no more furniture in this room.
Goodbye, furniture.
That is 11 save for 5.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would like to step back through the door. Well, I guess I have to make a strength save because of the fan, right?
No, you didn't. You didn't go into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you went around it.
The fan is like literally this
Yeah,
10 foot.
he's doing it in a line there, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Jowdrad.
So stupid.
You're lying on the
my
ground.
face.
There's like wind blowing over top of you.
Yeah, is he still blind?
Hey! Get up!
Yeah, you will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
So you just get up into the wind and just have the wind blow it off your face for you.
Cocked. 14.
Yeah, that's fine. So at the end of this turn, you will be no longer blinded.
Oh, ah.
Don't worry, I can cover you.
But you are blinded for your turn.
You could still rage in theory.
You can be an angry, angry man.
But if you stand up, then you're immediately gonna take the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he might want that. It's momentum.
I stand up.
The wind buffets you.
Slam into that wall.
Cool.
Can't see shit. But I am going.
You can probably hear the goblins going. "Ah!" as the wind is making their
It's
cheeks
just
go.
disadvantage for blind attacks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. As long as you have a reasonable...
I will
He just
activate.
swings recklessly in every direction.
I will activate another rage and just make this a 15-foot. The normal 15-foot radius is going to hit all of them.
Cool.
I'm going to roll a d4 as I activate Cerebral Burst! A 3! It's force damage, baby! No rolling for you, they all just take damage!
All right.
What damage die do they use?
They use D6s.
D6s. Alright, so I'm going to roll this D6, and we got a 1 or a 6. I get to roll it again. It's a 3. They all take 3 points of force damage.
Neat.
Lovely.
Sounds good.
At which point, because I raged as part of my rage
Yeah.
there.
You gonna swing wildly?
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna move up to my speed because I rage with instinctive pounds. So up to half. So I'm gonna go
Do you know where you're going?
5, 10, 15, 20, and then because I blasted, I'm going to psionically propel myself woof, to there.
Do you know how to do? You can do that while being
You're
blind.
still, you're still
Yeah.
fully blind.
I just don't know exactly where I'm going, but
I mean, I do think the smell helps.
the smells. And then I'm going to do what I do best and
Make some goblin paste.
make some paste. I might need to make this reckless. I don't want to, but I'm going to try to do it.
Well, doing it reckless will negate the disadvantage.
Yep. I'm just going to start swinging the flaming sword in front of me.
You swinging blindly in reckless fashion has make you just as accurate as a normal soldier with a weapon.
That's so scary. 19.
That's a hit.
One random goblin in front of me takes. Cocked. One random goblin in front of me takes. 14 points of slashing damage,
It's pressing.
plus 7 points of fire
Wouldn't
damage.
it be bludgeoning?
I don't want to go on a date with him.
21?
21.
Actually,
Okay, so Jowdrad doesn't see this. Jowdrad doesn't see this happen, but Dovrik and Keymaster, you do. So you see Jowdrad wildly swinging the blade. It's going right for one of the goblins whose eyes go wide. He grabs his buddy and throws him up into the sword as he gets sliced open and then throws the goblin out of the way. So he doesn't get hit. But the other goblin is now disemboweled and dead.
The backhand!
Again! Same spot!
Dirty 20 to hit!
That's a hit.
13 points of slashing damage. Plus 10 points of fire damage.
So the second time, incinerates into fire.
I do it!
they sound like Merlots.
You did it!
At the end of my turn, I'll take my shield arm and just sort of like break the bowl on my face and go,
Yep, there you go.
just scream at the goblins.
All right, Gambit.
I will rush to the door there, and I will an ice knife
Ooh,
to there.
okay. Is
little
that that's an attack roll?
It's an attack roll. Now I rolled a 12.
Okay. That will miss.
Does this count as an attack with a weapon?
No.
Even though I've made a little weapon.
It's a spell attack.
Is it?
It
Yes,
is
it's a spell
a
attack.
spell attack, but it depends on how
The
Ice
only
Knife
reason I
is
ask
worded.
is the Desperado missing thing is when you attack with
That's
a
fine.
weapon.
Go for it.
Okay. So, I get to roll a d8.
We probably haven't converted that up yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Hit or miss though, the other two make, they make a dex
yeah,
save.
either way they have to make dex saves. 8 and an 18.
So, the one that failed takes 11 points of cold damage, the other one takes nothing.
Poison
So, as my Desperado, the first attack missed, or the attack missed, the target has the prone condition
Oh.
with Rowdy Ricochet. And
Why?
yeah, I'll say that's it.
So it,
What's
well,
the second ability?
Second part is I make a second attack on another creature, but that doesn't make sense.
No,
because
that's
There's
fine.
another one there.
the ice knife goes, wow! And he slips and falls.
yeah, he
There's-
slips on the
yeah.
thing and
Yeah.
lands.
There's the other half, though,
Slips
of Ice
on
Knife,
the soup.
that they now have to make a dex
Oh,
save.
they already did that.
Yeah,
Oh.
they already did that.
Yeah.
They did take the damage.
Okay.
Okay, it is now their turn. Okay, seeing what just happened, the two of them are going to move their way over to Jowdrad, and they're going to kind of like take cover behind him, like away from Gambit, and then just start stabbing him as much as they can. So
You're the
first,
scared
first
one,
of all, one of
apparently.
them is going to grab another bowl and throw it at you.
The one is embarrassed because he slipped on my weapon.
So please make a dex save.
You can do it.
13.
Okay, and then a second one throws another bowl at you.
Stop throwing your food!
Food fight!
Yeah.
Okay, you are now blinded as another bowl
So we just
goes
slowly
straight in
close
your
the door.
face.
Why are you like
They
this?
now have advantage for all of their
They already
spells.
had advantage. I was
It
reckless.
doesn't matter, you're blind.
You just threw soup on me for no reason.
Critical hit,
Oh!
How bad are you?
22 slashing damage.
Oh my God!
1 second. How bad are you?
21. It's gonna. I'm gonna take half. I'm gonna take half from that though.
As their knife comes up,
Oh, you're
there
right.
is a lovely amount of smoke that appears, and suddenly, unexplained,
The other
a
one-
knife appears in his goblin friend. Don't know how that happened.
I want to try and take credit for it.
So the critical hit
No.
just killed him.
I'm gonna go like this.
Just
Ah, it's good to see.
My eyes are filled with brew.
It's good to see tradition maintaining itself.
I'm very powerful. I will do that again.
Why are you taking credit for my stuff?
Because they're already scared of me.
does a 13 hit Jowdrad?
No one misses.
Okay.
I'm trying to instill them with the fear.
They then take the hide action behind Jowdrad.
There's only one
Sorry,
left.
the goblin now takes the hide action.
Where'd he
behind
go?
Jowdrad.
Where'd he go?
He left.
You went
Oh,
away.
yeah, that's what
Okay.
he does. Keymaster.
I'll take the fan off
Okay.
and go into the room, and I can't see him.
I mean,
Why
no,
is
you
the
can-
Keymaster hugging the
no,
back of
you
my
can-
legs then?
You can see him. He rolled
I'm gonna
pretty
rock up. I'm
terribly.
gonna walk up.
He rolled an 11, and I'm assuming your passive's higher.
There's a
than that.
goblin right beside you.
swing wild.
This donkey kick.
Oh shit! He's not lying about the goblin. I'll run up.
In melee?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least it wasn't mind goblins.
17 to hit.
You dare.
17.
17. So as you strike towards the goblin, he ducks behind Jowdrad's leg, and then you get Jowdrad right in the leg as you hit the cover that he was using.
Oh!
Well, I was sneaking.
Ow!
Yeah.
You get to choose after you hit.
Yeah.
If you decide to sneak attack.
You take 7, so reduce to 3.
You take 3 piercing damage.
He's stabbing you.
Ow!
The guy. I look over.
I can't
I look over at
believe the
Dobrik.
goblin did that to you.
I can't believe
messed
that
up.
goblin
A
was
goblin
stabbing
is
you.
actively stabbing you.
Pull the dagger out of the.
Gonna fart!
And then make another attack.
It's
on
gonna
him.
happen!
No, this is when, like, the Rennick blade that he obviously knows was your blade, right?
That's this one now.
Don't miss.
Man, it's
To be
coming
fair,
in-
you only hit Jowdrad if you would have hit the goblin, but because of the cover bonus,
Yeah.
you miss. That's how it works.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, a 15 hit.
A 15 will just straight up miss.
Okay. Oh shit!
Dexterous
wait.
And then I'm
goblins.
just gonna back up.
Okay.
That goblin.
Goblin's still here!
Dovrik.
So I would like to. I'll just. You know what? It's been a while since I have
It's been a while.
got into melee combat, so we'll try some melee. So I will.
Yeah, this is smart,
Yeah.
so that if you miss again, you just kill.
Well, no, we're doing ranged first because I've got a sword and a gun.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to walk up to him, shoot him, and then finish walking up to him and stab him.
If you don't kill, all right.
Yeah.
Shoot away.
All right, shoot away.
That's cocked, unfortunately. Cock dies everywhere.
These goblins are getting
11.
dicked around.
An 11.
And
Miss.
Vex only happens if I hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just. Yeah. Second attack with the short sword. 13.
Okay. Miss.
Chow
Cow.
don't look now. But another goblin wielding a gun.
I can't see anything!
Don't look now, he's saying. That's
I
he's try-
opened my eyes, there is carrot in my eyeballs!
to the blind guy. Don't look now. It's like,
Was there anywhere I could move to gain flanking on him?
No,
That
because
sec-
he's
yeah.
blinded.
Yeah.
He cannot
that's
provide
fair.
that advantage.
Yeah, I'll just tuck myself in that.
All right,
I'll
Jodred.
keep myself within 5 feet of him.
Sounds good. Jodred, you're blinded.
Hey,
Use your
buddy,
turn.
I'm right here for you. Don't
it-
stab me.
Does it taste good at least?
No, it really doesn't.
It's goblin cooking.
Yeah, it's toad soup.
21 on the con save.
Okay, so after the end of this turn, you won't be blinded anymore. Start stabbing.
Start standing behind me. Where is he? Where is he?
There,
You
he's
know-
right there. Don't
He's
stab
right
me.
there.
There's another one against the wall.
use your eyes.
Reckless attack!
Yeah, I want to be very loud so he doesn't stab me.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, you just stab and hit stone.
He doesn't get cover from himself.
No.
That one!
Oh, and that one, eh?
Yep.
I'm
Is that it for
gonna.
Jodred?
Cry deeply. You cry, it'll get the soup out of your eyes.
He's got good advice.
Shed a tear, Jowdran.
Shedding hair.
Are you moving or are you just gonna stay put?
Run to the other end of the room.
He'll get a free attack on you.
Do it.
Would you do that?
I have a deception.
14. Okay.
Open my eyes and be like,
Great gambit.
I will go up and. Can I get flanking with Dovrik?
No.
No, I think he's backed up.
Oh, that's
against the
fine.
wall.
I'll just go for a regular attack
Yep.
with my whip.
Whip.
I miss.
You suck.
Oh, you have
But
no
as
idea.
I miss,
Desperado feature.
Ah, yes.
8 is good.
misjudged Malaki. I gain advantage on the next ability check you make before your next turn, and the target of your miss attack cannot attack me
Oh, okay.
unless there is no other target.
Right.
So I'm gonna completely miss, like just throw the whip entirely. It's just gonna crumble into the corner, and then just go up to it and be like, "I meant to do that," and wink at it.
Okay, well, the tiny little goblin is gonna swing at Dovrik.
Yeah.
Stupid dwarf!
I know, right?
So rude.
21 to hit.
are you guys related?
Yeah, I guess that's just gonna hit me.
You will take 11 slashing damage,
Ow.
and as he brings the serrated blade, kind of jags and slices and cuts into you, and you have a -3 to your next attack roll or saving throw.
Okay.
He
That's
then takes
rude.
2 additional swipes, both of which are going to hit, for a grand total of 20 damage. Slashing.
Ow.
Why won't you die? Right, which brings us to Keymaster.
Well, the reason I want to die is because I'm not a weak goblin like you. Like,
As
Yeah.
Keymaster walks beside you.
I'm
I'm
right
not saying like
here.
him. I'm saying like.
Yeah, but as Keymaster walks beside you, you say this.
No, so you
Well, he's a strong goblin.
All right, the first attack will miss. The second attack,
Missed by what? What'd you get?
7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
Oh, okay.
Second
Is
attack
he
is
taking cover around me?
Hmm?
Oh.
22 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Done.
And because he's in combat, I'll sneak attack his ass. I'll use my old school bone dice for this one.
Whoa!
6, 6, 6.
Oof.
5-4.
5, 4.
All right,
So
just
10, 21,
describe what happens to
27,
this poor goblin.
20, 30. 30
Yeah,
damage.
I mean, one hit kill. Describe what happens to this poor goblin.
I'll walk up and I'll stuff a green pepper in his mouth. You gotta watch your diet! As I like stuff the green pepper down his throat and cut his stomach and take my green pepper back.
Do you want that back?
No, he doesn't take it away.
That's vile.
Take it.
That's goblin.
It's like that coffee they collect from the poo of cats.
Yes.
I was going to say hummus. Or no, sorry,
Hummus is
haggis.
chickpea.
Haggis.
I'm like,
We're so many levels deep
Haggis.
of not on the
hummus
same
is
page here.
delicious and
No.
vegetarian.
Haggis.
Haggis is
Just-
not delicious
yeah.
and
I only eat hummus from chickpeas that I take from the stomach of people I've murdered. I watch them eat chickpeas and then I murder them and cut them
there's
up.
a whole Dexter
Listen, you
episode we'll
save all
definitely.
the like blending part of it, right?
Right.
Will it blend?
So, the goblin drops to the ground,
Huh.
and it is quiet once more.
I would like to take
There
a
is
moment.
only one door in this room.
Loot.
No,
I would like
wait.
to. You take a moment.
Come over
take
here.
a breather.
Come over here. I will use the healer's kit on you. You can roll a hit die and add 3 to it.
Oh, can you do that on me, please?
I will use one as you as well.
Roll a hit die and add 3 to it.
Yes.
An 8, so I get back 11.
Back 9.
Do I spend the hit die?
Yes.
Okay, that's a reasonable amount of hit points to have.
Okay.
I would like to search some goblins.
Yes, so you do find a fair bit of gold. You find a total of 40 gold. On all the
Also
goblins.
old
Good old
gold?
fashioned.
And-
Don't record them on your sheet. We don't take
And
them.
one of them had a spell scroll of magic missile. It's covered.
Oh,
it's
no.
covered in like drawings of like stick figures, but it's still good. It still works.
Oh man,
That really is
so
only
close
for
to be able to
damage.
use this, but I can't right now.
I can use it forever.
I can use it soon, forever, but not now.
All right.
I checked the
There's
door.
also some roast squirrel.
How edible is it?
A divine edible. You can eat it.
19 on this door.
Fine.
19 on that door.
Investigation.
It doesn't appear to be locked, and it seems recently used.
Jadrod!
What reasonable quality of cooking is this?
It's a little pink still.
Ew, don't.
Wait, what? What am I doing?
Jab, this food.
Doors open.
should
Or
eat
doors
it.
available.
Come-
Wait. I think Jawdrad keeps running into rooms and immediately dying.
I'll heal him first.
Maybe.
Another backwash knowledge for
This
you?
is tradition.
I am
Here.
nothing if not the endless glacier that absorbs the wind of your terrible journeys
But
across the tundra.
Why don't we have, like, literally anything else open the door? Like,
Weekend at Bernard's.
Is anyone
I have
volunteering?
Yes.
I have
the
a
dead
magical
goblin.
floating hand that can twist doorknobs. I have a little invisible man I call Bernard.
Well, and we also.
Lead with those next time.
But not this time. This time he wants to.
Holes. I'm just like,
He's still putting the arrows.
You seem to be having so much fun.
I am having the time of my life.
Let me try.
Tell you what.
I will conjure my mage hand.
But before we do that, I would like to heal.
Yeah, okay, give me the,
I'll give you the back
Give me the
massage
shot.
of kings.
shoot.
Back massage of kings.
It was medium.
What does that mean?
It means you get 10 hit points.
The back massage of kings.
Did you say it was locked?
No, it's not locked. And recently.
Okay,
used.
Mage hand on handle.
And then
Ready?
before we open it,
I'm gonna
I
take
would
the
like to
dodge
then-
action for
prepare
no
my
apparent
The hide
reason.
action.
Okay.
For no reason, I'm just
No
gonna go.
reason.
I would. Is
Just
there
start
any-
doing this.
Dirty 20 on hide.
I would like to hide and then prepare to shoot. If
It's
there's
gonna
a
open the
violent thing on the
door.
other side.
The mage hand's gonna open the door and immediately go into fisticuffs.
Okay. Within this room, you can see immediately a door on the far side, which is facing towards you, where that blue spot is. And you can see the room does extend around into far corners that you can't quite make out, but you can. I mean, on a meta level, you can see that. This room smells putrid. The stench is so powerful, you can practically see and taste and feel the grime in the air. There are 2 rotting corpses slumped against the far wall, just exuding this pestilence. You can just, it's disgusting.
Dovrin.
You can't see me. I got 21 on my stealth.
Dovrin farted.
So you are pulling up the fan?
I think the fan might blow it away.
Okay, then you'll need to roll a percentile for the...
Where is it?
31, we're good.
Okay, you're good. As the wind cascades against the bodies, you see their eyes shine glowing bright red as they go... And they're getting buffeted towards the wind, trying to lurch forward, but getting thrown back against the wall.
I will cast a
they-
bonfire under them.
Are they standing?
They are attempting to.
I'm blowing at them and keeping them away.
I would like to shoot at them once they no longer have the
How
bone
long does that
condition.
last? A minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the spell gust of wind.
I don't think
Oh, yeah, it's
they have the ability to fight that with their movement.
So can we just say we
I think so. Yeah,
Just
I
destroy them with
think
gunshots
you keep buffeting them against the wall. You burn them.
burn
You shoot
them,
them.
Judge Red complains?
Yeah, and I think the 2 zombies. Essentially,
Forge!
Heating them makes the smell so much worse.
I am maintaining my rage, by
Oh
the way.
God!
Do you have
Yeah,
any
this-
other options?
the stench gets
No.
particularly bad. You see the fire like burn off one of their arms. The arm starts to crawl away, and then it just gets shot as it explodes back. You see its head get thrown off by one of the shots. It rolls, it slams into the wall, continuing to gnash until it's just exploded. You have to completely demolish the entirety, so
I
there's
spend the
nothing left
entire
behind.
fight river dancing. In place.
Finally,
That would
And
keep me-
maintaining rage.
That would
Just-
maintain my rage too if I saw
after a
that.
solid minute, there's just nothing left but just pieces, tiny pieces of flesh that are sort of twitching on the ground a little bit. But they're completely,
Your arms need to be straight to the side.
completely unable to fight.
I just dodge action, maintain rage. Dodge action, maintain rage. Whole time.
I'm concerned about that fight. I think you lost it.
Oh yeah.
Well, should we tell him there's still an axe in his head?
Oh, yeah, that's
It's keeping the blood in.
At this
Stuck in
point,
T-bar mode.
at this point, consider what happens if we remove it.
Everything okay, gents?
I don't want to risk it.
I have no more healing magic, so I think we just gotta let it fly.
Can we return to the dance academy now?
Don't mention it.
Yeah.
So we go into this room. Once we've secured the,
So you do see there are 2 doors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check this door.
I think
Okay.
that's reasonably we saw
Wait,
the
wait.
outside of this.
The door looks perfect.
It's a door.
You roll the one.
It's a door.
What's her name again? And
I'll give you for free.
Amberlin.
Amberlin
It seems
arms.
to have been recently used.
sounds like Amberlin. And
Which,
Keymaster does this.
reasonably, we did like a walk around this church. So, from what I remember of walking around in the layout, I can reasonably guess that that's just the hallway over there. The pit that we haven't seen. And on the
It
other
might be. Well, you know there was a door, so you know there's at least a small chamber.
wait, you're a
Okay,
dwarf.
yeah.
you know
Otherwise,
stone.
yes.
Let's
I
not
know-
open
I can
this
tell you
chamber
how they get made.
because this chamber will have something.
We
in
can never know.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, these chambers we should just.
The Hellhound, we don't need to care about.
So Keymaster will look at the door and he'll be like, "Oh, looks safe to me." Judge Red.
I will river dance to the door.
Wait, do you want, you know?
Oh,
At the same time, we gotta sync this up, okay?
Yeah.
I'll raise my hand.
I will.
Okay. You ready with me?
No, wait. Let me get into position.
Yeah.
You put me somewhere I got a good shot on the door so I can. And is there anything to even hide behind in this room?
Not really.
I'm a hide.
I think we should do a different
Okay,
knocking.
then I will just
No, I don't.
ready my action
You're
to
on fire.
Okay.
shoot.
Okay.
Three.
All stealth.
On 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I will take the dodge action and kick open the door.
Okay.
I'm learning.
And the hand goes into fisticuffs.
In the corner of this room, bound and tied, is a young woman who looks rather angry as 3 hyena men
No.
are currently
Regular no. Regular
No
no.
way, guys.
Regular
No way.
no. Regular no.
This is
cackling to one another as they sort of like kind of glare at her and sort of like look at one another, either or. And you see one of them has a bow trained on the door, and as soon as you open the door, thunk, so goes his prepared
I'd like to ask you about your wagon's extended warranty.
because stealth is just a concept to you people.
Yeah, I
Listen,
tried.
they've all been very safe this whole time.
All right.
Yeah.
Who all is in the door when the door is opened?
Just
Everybody but the
me.
Keymaster.
Me and a mage hand.
Just Judge's in the door.
Oh, in the door
So
frame or
just
visible?
door
to-
frame.
Yeah,
So Jowdrad.
the Drad.
I kicked open the door to step in the door.
But you're like,
Yeah, I understand.
If they
but-
shoot
but
through the
you-
doorway,
There's no
they
one
hit
within
you.
10 feet of you.
No.
No,
Doesn't
right.
look like
Okay.
it.
On.
They all have disadvantage.
Gambit and...
I'm against the wall.
They would have advantage, so
straight roll.
it's a straight roll. 17 to hit.
Just hits.
Right, you are going to take 8 piercing damage,
So reduced to 4.
and I'll need you to make a Constitution saving throw as the arrow pierces into you, and you feel your blood begin to congeal, and you feel something begin to
16.
thicken its way through your body. You shrug that off.
Regular no.
DM, sir. Might I return fire?
Did you have a ready action?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And
Shoot under the mage hand.
I don't have advantage because I wasn't hiding, so that is just 17.
It's a hit.
Beautiful.
How many charges you got left?
I have 7. Regular shooting doesn't do much for it.
Yeah, he starts with 20.
Or so I've been told. Oh.
How much radiant?
16 radiant.
Yikes.
But that shall lead us to initiative.
I wanna know. I can't sing that.
Back to normal Gambit initiative rolls.
Realize in a few
17.
precious moments I cannot sing that on stream.
17 for Keymaster.
17.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, if you'd like mine, I got a 19.
Am I not surprised this time because I was very well aware by dodging?
Yeah. I'm gonna say you're not surprised, you just are not smart.
Yay, I did it! 21.
19 was Dobrik, right?
Yes.
21 is Jowdrad. What did Gambit get?
7.
Okay. Alright, Jowdrad. The room is yours. 3 gnolls.
One family.
They have all now about turned as you have,
one fab.
the
Can't sing that!
arrow did fire, and the other 2 did then turn around. And you see kind of like the sniff of your own bloodied wounds kind of starts to make their pupils dilate.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. You guys are a lot like me guys, except you got spots and a weird hawk going on there.
Do that, you feel the axe.
It's a good hyena.
Wait a minute. I have a hand axe.
Ask you
I can fight. I will toss that to one side. How far away are they from me?
20 feet? 50
Yeah, 20 feet.
I will take a 5-foot step forward
Okay.
so that they were all within 15 feet.
Okay.
5, 10.
There's
This
also
one's
a
You
woman.
have to do 10 feet forward.
There's
There
the
is
daughter
also
in there.
Amberlyn.
Is Amberlyn within 15 feet?
Yeah. You can get 2 of them and not you
I
can
will get 2 of them and not
Amber.
Amberlyn.
All right.
At which point I will initiate plan explosive diarrhea and I will use
That's
cerebral outbursts. I'm assuming they use D8s because they're medium sized.
They do, yes.
Explosive diarrhea.
That's more like rectal.
I'm
I will go
Surrectal.
and I will explode a
Surrect.
gravitic burst, them crushing towards the floor. So we'll roll this D8. 2.
you've been
They take 2 force damage.
All
Farts damage.
At which point I will. Don't worry, Amberlyn. I'm here to save you with also these 3 guys.
There's only 2, she can see.
Because I let loose that kind of burst, I will then psionically propel myself.
What kind of burst?
I will fly 5, 10.
She totally believes she's fine.
She sees him
15.
take an axe out of his head and go, I'm in with these 3 guys.
I'm gonna fly over
From her
here.
angle can only see Dover.
I'm gonna fly over here.
As he's flying and farting everywhere.
I will psionically propel myself to behind them to get the element of surprise. At which point I will body block for Amberlin and unleash a flurry of reckless attacks against I don't care.
The injured one.
Yeah, all of them.
Well, one of them's more hurt because he got
18
shot.
to hit.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Yes, one of them has been slightly burned.
16 points of slashing damage.
You really
Plus 8 points of fire damage.
All right, it goes as it bursts into fire and gets burned
I turn
down
to the next
death
guy
to
and
the
go,
ground.
You're coming with me.
Technically, it would have been
doing
the
accent.
archer. The archer is now down.
Yeah.
The archer is the one that got shot, I believe.
Yeah.
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 That
they do
is
matter,
a 25 to hit.
Which one are you hitting? The one with the flail or the one who is wearing robes?
Is that the robe?
Oh,
Robes.
no, flail. Flail ones are messed up.
Robe.
Is that robe and that flail?
Correct.
Does this flail happen to have more than one head?
No.
The robes.
Okay.
That's another 14 points of slashing damage plus it's cocked, plus 7 points of fire damage.
Okay. He's not looking so good. His eyes are dilating. His foam is appearing out his mouth as he's smelling his own blood, your blood mixing together.
You're using my actual movement. Can I just like I'm just gonna hold the shield out towards Amber. I can't enter her space, but I'm just gonna like do this. That's my
Just kind of stares at you wide-eyed.
I'm a wolf.
Dovrik.
Man.
I would like to...
Yeah, let's clarify. It's not only takes an axe out of his head and leaps in. He also looks very much like a gnoll.
Yeah, and also like entered the room with explosive
fact-
diarrhea
In fact-
and used it to propel himself.
In fact,
You
he
were
looks so much like a gnoll you have to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Yeah,
to
that's
choose
right.
your targets.
You're doing so much harm to our rap. You are
Me?
hurting us so much.
Who?
Having seen that he attacked the one with the ropes, I would like to try and put 2 lovely shots into it.
Yeah.
I forgot one crucial thing when he opened the door.
How does it-
Before he said anything, he was river dancing.
Oh, yeah. Just sees a river dancing.
Go. We're gonna save you with these 3 guys.
14 to start
I
off.
don't know where I am right
14
now.
to start off to hit
Yes.
is a hit.
Okay. Second one then would also hit. Because it got a 20.
Robe guy is probably dead. Is derobed.
At least he wasn't a mind
It's 16 radiant.
Okay.
Oh.
Nothing but a scrap of robe.
The second attack was a 20. Can I shoot
Yep.
the other guy with that then?
Yep, yep,
Is
yep.
that it? Beautiful.
Why do I even bother making stat blocks?
Listen, I got hurt a lot in this dungeon. I'm very proud of
The
it.
deadliest thing in here were the goblins.
The
Goblins had
orcs
a-
were pretty fucking deadly.
Orcs were
Yeah,
pretty
the
good.
orcs were pretty bad.
The goblins, you say?
16 radiant again.
Okay.
And I would like to second wind to heal myself for.
We'll just see ourselves out.
No, second one, not.
I'm
not,
healing.
Oh, I thought you were going to...
Not action searching.
You should action search, too.
I mean, I probably should.
Well, after you is going to be Keymaster.
Found my pencil.
Might as well action search, see if you can kill him before I get a shot.
Why? Yeah, why not?
Why not?
All the fun for me.
Do it.
Yeah, I would like to action search and shoot.
Okay.
Right, so after we open the door, we should.
Yeah, we're like, so when they go in the door...
That hits because 20 hits, and that hits because 20 hits.
Yep.
So approximately 30 radiants coming your way.
Yeah, look at all these things in the stat block. Look
Is
at them
it
all.
dead?
Well, we'll see.
Well, we'll see. The first
This is
attack,
the burlier one, so.
Yeah, the first attack is 12 radiant.
Okay.
Oh, right, action search is real.
Action surge is a thing.
It's not a
Savage
myth.
attack is a thing. The second one is 16 radiant.
Okay. So in the matter of like literally seconds, Jowdrag kicks the door in, leaps forward, Klee, you shoot, and then you just like John Wick just light up all these gnolls as they are just eviscerated and
all dead?
incinerated into radiant ash.
And then I would like to walk towards ambulance. Are you alright? Is there any more that we should be aware of?
Well, I'm happy that one had backup. That seems to know what they're doing. Yes, thank you. I didn't realize that there would be creatures here. I'd heard that there was some treasure to be found in these ancient ruins over in the far southwest, but I never got that far. These things grabbed me and dragged me back here.
I just say
Oh.
that
It's already over, guys.
that goblin's with me,
I
so
suppose my father sent you.
he did ask them.
Yeah.
He was
really
quite
worried.
concerned.
Yeah, he would be. He doesn't understand. I can't just be in the town. I have the thrill of adventure. I need to go out and...
The thrill of getting captured.
I mean, with proper
Am
training,
I right? Preach.
we could certainly facilitate that. Like, I have a group that helps gathers adventurers, make sure that you actually get properly paid and rewarded for doing things, help people. You could certainly look into doing that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Were you in it for the money or just the adventure?
Gold, glory, adventure.
Yeah,
All
for the
of the
proper
finer
reasons.
things in life.
Sadly, there was no treasure to be found in here.
Yeah.
No, really? I had heard that there was a whole treasure room. Two, actually.
Nope, cleaned out.
There was. I
Two.
know for sure that there was a treasure room on the far side, and then there was one on the opposite end as well.
The opposite end, you say.
Well,
Modified
there
memory.
is...
Modified memory.
What does the amulet say?
Yeah, chest is still there. Yep.
Well, first
Now,
and foremost...
have you cleared a safe path for me to leave then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
we'll come with you.
We don't worry,
good,
we will
okay.
escort you out to make sure that you sit.
Yeah, you gotta come back with us.
I mean, we
Yeah,
are pretty
that is-
insane, but I don't really want to stay in this room.
Yeah. Your safety is the number one priority. Loot, treasure, that can all be acquired later.
And it will.
Very strange adventurers, but very well then. You must have done quite some work. I think I heard some frightening things all through here. Goblins and
Yep.
orcs and
Yep.
The undead.
Goblins
that
definitely are.
undead.
Goblins definitely are frightening.
Yeah. They are when they throw
I just thought you were known
You
with a skin
stepping,
condition.
bro?
They are when they
What'd
throw...
you say?
Yeah, so...
I'm a little upset though. I had a cracking joke ready for the gnolls, and you wanted to throw stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I was real efficient that time.
Yes, you were
You know what they say? Third time's a charm.
You didn't,
400th time's a charm.
you didn't roll terribly that time.
I
Don't
got
worry.
in there and I danced up a river and I chopped them to ribbons.
No
That's
one
what I did.
knows.
He doesn't represent us for the record, or at least me and my company for the record.
So we should take her back and get the reward.
Yes.
Oh, of course he put a reward. Father, he's gonna set us back. I came here to get money, not lose money. Oh, he's gonna give me such a talking to.
Tell you what. These guys will give up their share of the reward as a donation to the cause.
I will give up my share as a denomination to my
You
cause.
need to go have a lie down.
I am losing a lot of blood from my
I will
head.
use
let
another
me-
healer's kit on you.
But yes, let me help you with that. She'll begin to administer your wounds. You may all take a very quick short rest, if you so desire.
Why would you ask us? The convention's basically over.
I mean, you don't have to because like you could get her early and then go to the treasure room later. So
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So we.
if you would like to, you may take a short rest.
I would love to take a short rest.
I will take a short rest.
Simple
Remember, you
rest
have one
we're
less
into.
hit dice.
Yep.
I
I
am
only
fully
used-
healed
All right,
now.
lead the way, I guess. And you're sure there was no treasure? We couldn't stop in and check on our way out?
What can you do other than get captured?
Well, I'm fairly good at sneaking around usually.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close my eyes for exactly 6 seconds. Hide somewhere.
She attempts to hide behind a pillar, but you can still see parts of her leg. And
I
arm.
mean, come on.
Can the
There's
Keymaster
nothing to
find
hide
it?
really behind here.
I was
You could
hiding
have left the room.
expertly in this room earlier today. In all of this.
Hey, I have it under good authority, kid, that and kind of just points down the hall to the plate mail guy.
The two
I have it under good authority because that's not actually too shabby. I'm under good authority that plate mail is
She
worth like a
you
lot
don't
of
even
money.
Finish your sentence, and she just starts stripping the armor.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty sure that'll
suits of
cover it.
plate mail?
You can probably sell that for like several hundred gold.
I mean, that is worth more than the reward is.
It is, yes.
Individually.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them.
That's a fitted suit for like an average height person.
Two of them.
Oh, there's only.
There were
I
two
thought
hobgoblins.
Oh,
It's only
the
two- it's
hobgoblins,
only
not
two-
the orcs.
only
Yeah.
two.
Right.
man.
How desperately do the 3 of you want to go into this other room?
It smells like farts.
Well,
And
there's the
not at all.
Hellhound room.
I don't want to like.
No, not that one. This we
the
have one of
other-
this.
Like that one.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it smells like farts.
here's what
No,
I
this one
here's
smells
what I
like
think we should
No,
do.
No, that
no,
was this
no,
one.
that was that one.
Here's what I think
This
we
one
should
smelled
do.
like sulfur.
In honor of the situation, I think we should complete the dungeon.
I think we should deliver it and then come back.
No. Where?
We can't lock her back up.
No,
She's going
let
to
her- let her come with us.
She's going to busy herself stripping all the plate armor off. The
And it takes
hobgoblins.
like 10
Yeah, it's
minutes
gonna take some time.
to doff a suit of armor.
Let's complete this dungeon.
Yeah.
I
No,
agree.
I'm not disagreeing with completing it. I just want to make sure she's safe first.
All right. So here's what.
Oh!
Wait. Darius?
Yeah, no, we're all together. Okay, let's go.
Chumps change. Let's go.
I'll go to the door and I will.
Just wait.
Well, there's the 2 rooms. Which one do we want to do first?
Let's do
mentally-
this one
Let's
first.
do the little room. We'll
mentally
go
prepare
here and do it.
myself.
Yeah, we'll we'll
pincer
go in
maneuver.
this side. You 2 go on that
Okay.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll double it up. All
Yeah.
right, Geldred and I will go on
Ooh,
this side.
All right.
gain 1 expended
So
rage.
there is a door for either side, represented by those fallen doors.
Yeah, we'll open them at the same time.
I send my mage hand round to you.
Okay. Opening both the doors, you find a small alcove.
I would like to
Yeah.
hold the. Yeah. I would like to hold my action with my weapon again, and I'll go Gambit. Is there anything in there?
I will investigate with
Sure.
my eyes.
40 feet of light coming from my
I
sword.
will as well, but I don't investigate as well as Gambit does.
No, I investigate.
He is the smart one.
19edly. 19
19edly?
amounts of 19 amounts of investigation.
You notice that there is a very old but still active magical ward upon the floor that would set anything that gets in this room to sleep.
Nobody move. Unless you want to go to sleep. Oh, maybe that's what we could do with her. We could chuck her in here.
No.
What? No,
Send her
fine.
back.
She's fine. Let's
doing
go get
work.
this last
Is
room.
there with my light? Is there anything left in this like all the hallway apart from that?
You notice, I would say with a 19, you also see some marks of what looks to be someone being dragged.
I reckon she was, yeah. This was a trap.
Nose,
All right.
not regular nose.
All right, we'll meet you around the other
Irregular
side.
nose, even.
We go back all the way around. Right. Is that the door or is it the door on this side?
It's right here.
The door's right in fight.
The door is right there, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that window is.
I would
Yes,
like to
correct.
Window.
do my normal
Yeah.
door opening routine.
All right.
Is there anything to hide behind in
Final
here?
room in this dungeon.
Did it once, did it 100 times.
Yeah.
Kick the door in. No, you just get like a.
There's a
Scratching.
dog on the other side.
I had to do it.
Yeah.
And I will
All right.
kick it
in
open
the sake
into
of
his
argument,
face.
presumably you all are going to have ready actions.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The door is just remove the wall. The door is kicked open. There is indeed a hellhound.
I'll kick the door into the hellhound's face.
And fire your ready actions and see if you can take him out before he gets a chance to breathe fire.
19.
Whip. Ooh, 24.
Oh, that's a good attack from you.
Yeah.
13 hit.
13 will not.
I missed.
13 again.
That will also miss.
Oh, okay.
So just the 2 of us hit then? I got a 19. To hit.
19 will hit.
Yeah.
I got a 24. So
That will also hit.
9 whipping damage.
9 whipping damage.
And it is covered in booming blade energy.
That was good.
17 radiant damage.
17 radiant damage. Okay. It is looking pretty bad. Both of those were ranged attacks?
Mine was from
Or
10
reach,
feet away.
Reach at least? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, real quick initiative, see if you guys can get him down before he gets a chance to attack you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
21.
16.
22.
21. 22.
9.
9. And what was Judge?
16.
16. Okay.
I mean, this is a demonic dog the size
Cool.
of you.
So we're going to get Dovrik, Gambit, and Jowdrad. You get a chance to take this thing out. So Dovrik first.
I will line up my shot. How does a 20 sound?
That sounds like a hit.
I will
Whoa.
take. Okay, no. It's D4, so if there's any other die.
Lack of dedication disturbs me.
I've been trying on and off pretty consistently, and it's been going pretty badly. 18 radiant damage.
Wow, it's not looking so great.
Well, with my
So just the flames are getting a little dim. It's kind of more smoky than anything else.
with my final charge of the sun rifle
Oh my
for the
goodness.
day. 19 hits.
Yes, it does.
It's probably dead. You're getting at least 15 radiant on it.
It would be 15 radiant.
And that will finish it off.
Hey!
Revealing a treasure chest in the back of the room.
Oh look, a
Wait.
treasure chest.
I'll just.
Allow me.
The last one wasn't trapped. It definitely didn't
All right,
kill
go
and
do it.
work.
Go do
no, no, it,
No,
he
big,
said-
big mouth.
Old school D&D. You say you do it,
mouth.
you gotta do it. Old school D&D. In honor of old school.
All bark or also bite?
Come on, Dovrik, Ember Coward.
Are you opening the chest?
Sure, why not?
All right. Inside the chest is 100 gold pieces, and resting atop all of it are some very nice gauntlets imprinted with the sigil of an ogre's face.
Oh, yes. I can maybe not be weak.
Oh, those look like a matching set
No.
with the
No.
the old
Are
amulet.
those like the old gauntlets I used to have that were
Yeah.
destroyed by?
But they can't do much for you. They'll do so much for me. I am scrawny. You're already strong.
What are you gonna do with your
Dovrik,
current
you are
gauntlet?
right.
Yeah.
You are
You don't
right.
get to keep it though.
But for a brief moment,
I
will be
think
strong.
we should give them to Amberlyn so that she can more safely adventure.
That would be nice. We donate all of the loot that we found to Amberlyn because she gets to take it forward. We don't.
Why not?
Hey, Amberlyn, and I'll carry over the gauntlets.
She's at this point, like,
Yeah,
trying,
why-
like she's yanking on a boot, trying to get it off the hobgoblin.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
we
it's
can
starting
keep all
to
this.
smell.
You're making an ass out of you and Ming.
We can make.
I would put these on. It might help.
Ooh, those are shiny.
Yeah, you should put these on and not take them off when you're on adventures.
Are they cursed or
no,
something?
they
No,
will
no,
make
no,
you
he's-
nice and very strong.
He's
just
been
an
hit in the
idiot.
head a lot.
He's an idiot. They'll
I know
make you
someone back
super
in
strong.
town like that.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh my, I feel quite amazing.
Punch that statue.
Fast as a 2 minute in the history.
Hey, you know what? Let me see what she does with that. Yeah. Why not? The statue like cracks up the side of it. Just, whoa!
I'll punch the other
great.
statue.
This will help you to carry all that plate mail back in one of these empty chests that are on the other statue's head.
The statue like cracks all up its body.
I don't want to diminish the gauntlet's powers. I'm just very powerful.
Oh,
But
well.
you did very
You
well.
are so tall.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a rousing success, all things considered. There's a little touch and go there for a moment, but I
So-
think it all worked out splendidly.
I think so as well.
If you're-
As you begin to leave, the statues come to life, and you hear beneath the chests covering their heads, "You have trespassed on our sacred temple. Prepare to..." And they crumble to pieces.
Really hurt punching the statue. I thought
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
it looked so easy when she did it.
Yeah, she was wearing gauntlets of ogre power.
My question
Not gauntlets of gambit power.
is
My
why
skin.
Yeah.
was the guards carrying that when we were leaving and not when we entered? Man, this elven temple.
You know old magic.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that magic must have worn off a bit.
But that will lead us to the merry end of our fun special adventure for this evening. Thank you all very much for playing this. It meant a lot to me.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really, really fun.
It was nice to just be
Classic
adventurers,
D&D.
Yeah.
adventuring through a dungeon without it being.
I
Like,
don't know when exactly this was written, but I do have fond memories. The
Wow.
only thing I could remember from it from back in the day were the statues. It was
I love
that stuck in my head even that long time ago. But got the original map and all of the
Whoa.
notes.
That's
Very, very,
awesome.
very, very simple. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, I
to
mean, that's
it.
all you need, right?
Um,
So I did.
And the really special part is on the inside. You can see where I fought all of the monsters and their
That's
HP being
sweet.
kept track of. So
That's so good.
apparently, I fought everything.
that's why
I
we
was
did it.
thorough.
That's why
Yeah.
we fought everything.
That's great.
We
That's
completed the dungeon.
Yeah!
Now, although it was a very well created dungeon, it still was quite.
Chumps
change!
As we wrap up our adventure, I just want to leave you all with a few final lessons that my dad taught me. Hug your loved ones often. Never miss a chance to tell them how much they mean to you. Enjoy your life. Help others enjoy theirs. And above all, try to leave behind a legacy of joy, laughter, and kindness. Good night, everybody.